Hello! There it is.
We're here to watch the Game Awards.
Yeah, we are. We're all hosting today.
Yeah, we're all hosting.
Equal hosts.
Just to keep everyone's hype in check, it has been confirmed that every game you've ever wanted will be announced and released during the Game Awards.
Yep.
So,
and even the games that you don't like, they're getting re-released to be good now.
Yep. And that one game you hate, they're actually pulling it from stores. They're going to give out all that information during Game Awards.
Fallout 76 will give your money back.
Yep. It's going free to play.
They pay you.
They pay you as
Under the sea of
apologies.
everybody going to the Game Awards, you get
Yeah.
a nice bag with Fallout 76.
And a note that just says sorry.
So the
Love
pre-show.
Bethesda.
Also, there's a copy of Skyrim.
Skyrim, dude. Are we gonna see it tonight?
You know what? Yes. It's
not
there.
what
It's there.
Let's
It's
go.
there.
That's not
It's
what
there.
it's
It's
been
every game is here tonight.
Skyrim on the Discord shop.
Is that
Remember how the Discord started?
Yeah,
that
yeah,
shop
yeah,
where
yeah,
there's
yeah.
all the games?
Okay.
Discord version.
Yeah.
So right now you're mired in the pre-show for the pre-show.
Yeah.
We were going to start at 5 and then we were like 5:15 is fine cuz we don't know.
Ben was eating.
It works.
I was
We're eating.
Yeah.
I was done before 5.
So we know Kojima won't be here. He said as much.
Last of Us will also not be here.
Last of Us not be here. We know that Rocksteady won't be here.
True.
So-
Yep, true.
But it's not
we
Superman.
Know, Pepe the Prawn, the Muppet, will be here.
Yes.
Rivers
right, the
Cuomo
Muppet.
is introducing Devil Trigger.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
in just for
introducing
that.
Will
He
he?
is.
Will he sing with them?
I don't know.
Fiasconauts called it. Weezer is in the building. We got Damiani back there. You had something to say?
Yeah. What do you got?
Sounds
Doug?
Say hello, Damiani.
Talk more, Ian. I'm
Hello.
on camera.
Hello.
Mics sound terrible.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Terrible.
Something about your mic is hot, Ian.
My mic? Oh, probably it's just turned up too high.
I don't
Let me
think it
fix
is.
it. Uh-oh.
Whoops.
We have problems.
It's the pre-show.
It's the pre-show.
To work out the tech
Pre-pre
difficulties.
show.
The fastest and loosest part.
Yes.
Yeah.
No tightness allowed.
So
Well,
the
it's particularly because when we do an E3 press conference, it's like, okay, we can think about like, okay, what's Sony doing? What direction are they heading? What is their history? What hasn't come out for a while? With Keighley's thing, it's like it could be anything.
yeah.
It's like
Totally.
just total grab bag from
Let's,
across the entire industry.
Let's quickly talk about, because I'm sure we're only going to talk about it for a few minutes.
Yeah,
It is
let
the
me get in
Game
there in just a
Awards.
second.
Yes.
Awards are going to be handed out tonight.
Yeah.
What are we thinking? What are we thinking there for the big ones? Game of the year.
The big ones as in the best video game released this year.
Yes.
I think Monster Hunter World is going to sweep it.
That got me excited. Can you imagine?
I'm trying to remember.
Just silence.
Red Dead didn't make the cutoff, right?
No, it did.
It did make it.
Yes.
It did, yeah.
Yeah, Red
it
Dead,
did.
Okay.
God of War,
So Red Dead
Spider-Man,
and God
Monster
of War
Hunter
are
World
going to
is
be the
actually
ones.
Monster Hunter World,
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed
Celeste.
Odyssey, and Celeste. Yeah.
Nice to see Celeste.
Nice to see. Celeste versus 5 big budget games. Big heavy hitters.
Hubert, if you had to pick, what do you think the Game Awards will choose as Game of the Year?
The Game Awards.
Not you.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. I really
I
think
mean, well,
it's
he
going to
is
be.
a percentage of that vote.
That is true. We
I
all
think
are to
it's-
some degree.
I think it's going to be Red Dead or God of War.
I do too.
I think God of War is going to take it because Red Dead has been so divisive and hit or miss with people. There's
Yeah.
you either really love it or hate it. I feel like there's no middle ground there.
Hello.
Whereas God of War, pretty much everyone that played through that game just has nothing but good things to say about it.
Do you think Spider-Man has any shot?
Spider-Man is great, but I just don't see it taking out God of War.
Okay.
Yeah.
That looks correct, yeah.
I think it's going to be God of War. If I had to bet, I would choose
Beep
God of
boop
War.
beep. Do I sound okay, chat? I also
But
think
I
it'll be
wouldn't
God
be
of War.
surprised if it was Red Dead.
One of the most contentious categories, in my opinion, is voice acting performance this year. There were a lot of really solid performances from, Cassandra in Assassin's Creed
Yeah.
to Arthur in Red Dead to Kratos in God of War.
Cassandra!
What do you guys think?
Kratos was great.
Kratos,
man.
yeah.
I mean, there's
Kratos
a lot
and
of
Arthur
a lot of
Morgan.
credit goes to the writing there too, but
Yeah.
and just the fact that they put so much emphasis on conversation when you're going around the world in that boat, and so much of it was great. Like they just really brought a personality to Kratos that people like me who didn't care about Kratos before like suddenly warm up to him.
Yeah, that.
When
to make me care about
Yeah.
Kratos is an achievement.
because we're used to
Plus
Kratos
Stargate
being
SG-1.
vengeful for being angry. Just the way that he would deliver like the most dismissive things to his son, you could feel his pain. Like
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Even just the opening scene of God of War and I don't know.
Yeah, just like the sounds he makes when he's not even talking.
yeah.
Just like his deep sighs
Yeah.
and deep breaths.
Good efforts, as they say.
Nice.
Do I sound okay now?
Testing.
I was leaning
Although-
in maybe too far.
Sounds
Even
like you said, everyone
Spider-Man's
sounded good.
quips.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
So
yeah.
good.
Here's the
Spider-Man,
thing with
fantastic.
Spider-Man, because I was talking with a voice actor friend of mine about the Spider-Man voice acting, and at first I was like, my initial read, because I wasn't really thinking about it critically, was just, yeah, he did a really great job. He made Peter Parker believable and likable and everything, but like, it was just fine. He's just a guy. But then I realized that I was like, wait a minute. If I chose to just start swinging around while he was talking, his voice changed to reflect that.
Yeah.
They recorded multiple of every line in case you were swinging or not swinging, and that is really cool.
That is crazy.
That is very good.
That's so good that I didn't even
Right.
notice that.
That's actually something that I want to bring up with the voice acting thing and with Goaties is like, kind of my feeling is that God of War, Spider-Man, they're doing a lot of really complicated things, but they do them so well that you don't even notice them.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas Red Dead is
everybody,
like scraping the edge of what is possible, and like it's a little janky sometimes because of that.
Yeah.
But the inverse of what you would expect is what happens in everyone's opinion, because it's like, oh, Red Dead is pushing the envelope. It's so crazy because it's like malfunctioning sometimes. You know what I mean?
I totally
like,
get that.
because it's like not perfect.
Yeah,
Because you notice the flaws and then you think it's trying harder.
totally.
But yeah,
I get that.
yeah.
Look at this.
We
Are
got
we
B-roll
showing
here,
this right now?
Damiani?
He's showing
Yeah.
the review for B-roll, yeah.
Showing a little B-roll.
Dude, Jones.
Pre-show.
Some warm jacket right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jones.
that
That is a
jacket off.
Jones
That's
jacket.
warm weather
Yeah,
jacket.
that's a Jones
That's the
jacket.
winter outlaw, Jones.
I'm gonna be a cowboy jacket.
Yeah. I don't know if I ever watched this review because I still haven't finished this game yet.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Especially a Jones review, dude. Look out.
Now, come on.
Spoils everything. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Jones in real
Gotcha,
life.
Jones.
Boy, I really do think though, Arthur's performance is remarkable.
It's very good.
I know. That category, like that's the one category that really hurts me because they all deserve it so much.
Yeah.
Where it's like
Was
just
Cassandra good too?
so good, so amazing. I
Yeah.
loved her performance. Absolutely.
Not really, I guess, including GTA 5 to the same degree because you have 3 characters to bounce around with. But something that I sometimes struggle with in Rockstar games is, like with Nico, I think, amazing performance. But when it got to like the goofier moments, it just didn't feel very Nico-y. Whereas I feel like Arthur, the goofiest moments still work.
Yeah.
Like he can kind of not really change, but show a side of himself that makes me buy into his silliness a little bit in a way that I really appreciate.
Multifaceted
And it
individual.
works, I think, in that open world game. So, yeah, man, Spider-Man was really good.
Oh, so many good
Spider-Man was
games this
really
year. Look at Jones spoiling this stuff.
Did he cut this one too?
Yeah, this is him.
The problem with putting B-roll on is we all just stop and watch it.
So what do you guys want to see tonight? One of the big ones.
Bloodborne 2.
All right, start
There's
out hot.
your big one.
They're going to start with Bloodborne 2, 25-minute expose on Bloodborne 2.
For real though, do you expect to see Sekiro?
Yeah,
yeah.
I do expect
Musical.
to see Sekiro.
I think we'll
Yep,
see
yep.
some from software, I think, but I
My
don't know.
question is
Well,
when
it's-
we see Metroid Prime 4, what will it look like?
do you think they'll end with it? Do you think we'll see it at all? And if so, will they end with it?
I don't
legitimate-
think that they'll end with a
That'd be a
we'll see
great
reveal
opener.
at all.
Talk about
Probably.
setting the tone.
Oh man, if they come out of the
A
gate
world
with
premiere that we
gameplay-
haven't seen
Yeah.
anything of, that's
Yeah.
the way to do it.
Oh baby.
Big
Yeah.
Although usually it starts with. I can't
I
remember
think it
how the
starts
last
with an
year's.
award, maybe?
Well, the pre-show drops like 7 awards without you realizing it.
Right, yeah.
And Game of the Year goes to.
Yeah, and then like during the show, like some lady just says like, "Oh, and best animations goes to this," and you're like, "Huh?"
Yeah. Forza will win best sound design and best sports game in the pre-show, probably.
Did
A prediction.
Did you take care of that? Was that did they call you in?
Some backdoor shady deals right there.
It was just really funny because it's like the category is like sports plus racing, and I'm pretty sure like Forza was the only racing game in the group. I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah, as a disclosure for you all to know, we are Easy Allies are judges, jurors. We vote on the game.
But
Jurors,
we,
I think,
as-
is the word.
We vote amongst ourselves.
Easy Allies sends in one vote.
Yeah.
One group of votes. Not each of us gets
Yeah,
to vote.
we don't
but
get
Easy
9
Allies votes one vote. We all collate our votes together. They're tallied and then sent in.
We are the Game Awards.
We're the Game Awards, but we don't. I mean, we have no idea who wins or anything. But yeah, we voted. Who'd you vote for?
In which category?
I actually
President.
don't think we're supposed to do that. I think that is in the rules.
Oh, we can't say who we voted for.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
Secrets.
sense.
Catch
I
one
voted
of
for
our-
Metroid Prime 4.
Me too. For Game of the Year.
Yeah, for Game of the Year. Preemptively, next year. It was a write-in. Yeah, they have a lot of different categories. I was happy to see the games for Impact. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So happy
One of
to
my
see The
favorite.
Missing
The
on
Missing
there.
is on there. One of my favorite games of the year, I think.
Yep.
And yeah, that one I hope wins. Trending gamer,
Nice. Yeah, who's up for... Oh, yeah, Ninja, right?
Ninja probably.
Ninja's taking that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I know it's still technically early access, but the fact that Fortnite is nominated for best ongoing
Yeah.
but not Game of the Year, is that because it's still technically early access, Bloodworth, or what's
It
going
had
on
a
there?
physical release.
I don't
Oh
know.
no, but that was Save the World.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's not even.
It had a physical copy, I thought.
Yeah, I don't think that has anything.
Oh,
to do with
yeah.
I forgot.
Alien.
Alien Blackout.
Explain this to me. What is it?
Yeah, what is Alien Black?
It is a new Alien game.
Rumored or what?
It's confirmed. It's been
To
confirmed.
be here tonight.
Not to be here tonight.
Okay.
Confirmed they're working on it. Confirmed
Okay.
title.
Who's working on it?
Who's working on it, Damiani? Fill me in.
Was it? It was Creative Assembly before, right?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
no
exactly.
long. Unfortunately, it is no longer Creative Assembly.
Okay.
Wait, did Creative Assembly make this or Marines?
They made Isolation.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Gearbox made Colonial Marines.
Right.
dude. A new
Let's not
Alien
talk
game.
about that. Dude, if they
Not
make
much
an
to
Alien
say.
game that's just this without androids, all there.
Alien Battle Royale. You're the alien.
I really
AVP.
would like to
AVP
see
too,
a
dude.
follow-up though on Isolation's ideas.
Yeah.
There's so much there.
Cold Iron Studios.
Cold Iron
Cold Iron
Studios.
Studios.
I knew it was
don't-
something I had never really heard
Can't
of.
put
Yeah,
my finger
I've
on
not-
what they do.
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
No idea.
Will you play
I
as
know the name.
Jonesy, the
That'd be
cat?
Cool. That'd be cool.
No,
I
you'll
thought you
play
were
as
calling
Paul
Brandon
Reiser.
Jones, Jonesy.
You'll play as Paul Reiser's character. It's
Burke.
just Office Sim. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just Burke.
A Burke prequel.
Pre-aliens, Burke. Just being like a crappy
Like
dude in
giving
the
him
office.
all this backstory of how he like needs to like he's like in debt.
Yeah.
So he has to like get the samples.
And the game is just called Alien: In Defense of Burke.
Alien Blackout. I really want to see that tonight
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I don't know
that
what
would
it
be
is.
so good.
You were
So you
talking
don't know what type
about.
of game it's supposed to be?
Nope.
You were talking
clue.
about ongoing game, and I think like one of the comments I saw from people is that Splatoon 2 didn't make it in that group.
Oh,
And
Destiny 2 did.
That would and like Splatoon 2's been really
Slaying it, yeah.
yeah really doing well. I've been playing that the Octo expansion, and that's really great. Like probably better than the core, the original single player
Wow.
experience.
Oh, so this is a new single player?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And but the thing is like you still need that original single player experience because it's like everything is just hard right from the get go and like assumes you know everything that you're
Right.
doing. But yeah, a lot of creativity gone into that.
That's cool. What were the
Damiani?
other ongoing? I don't remember.
Were you clearing your throat?
Yeah.
What's up?
No.
He's just clearing his throat.
Oh, okay. I thought he was like,
Are you clearing your throat?
It is
Yes.
5:30.
It is
Yeah, we're
5:30.
keeping an eye out on this.
So the Game Awards has a half-hour pre-show that begins momentarily, any time now. We will we'll have it on. Damian, are we gonna have audio for that?
You should have it now.
I feel like I have
stream
higher
though for them?
expectations for this Game Awards than I've ever had.
Definitely, 100%.
Yeah,
Because it's
the
been
music
building
vendor
each
running
year.
really
It has.
low
It has
right
been
now.
building.
They
each
can
year.
hear it.
Yeah.
It sounds like there's a lot of musical stuff, which I'm always
Pretty
in
low,
favor
so you don't
of.
get like flagged.
So
Onimusha Warlords
Oh,
remaster
yeah.
is coming out. I
that's a
hope
good
to see a
one.
little bit of that. But
That'd be
that
cool.
I was like unpacking some boxes, and I pulled out Resistance,
Yeah.
and it made me think of like, wow, I can't believe we don't have any
Resistance,
remasters
yeah.
of Resistance. That'd be really cool.
yeah, remasters would be great.
Like-
I can believe this.
I don't think it would take that much
yeah.
to really make that work, though.
Yeah.
I thought for a second there was an Onimusha Resistance that I wasn't
A
remembering, and I was like, wait,
A
what?
Resistance Trilogy remaster is the perfect type of
Yeah.
announcement for something like this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
I
Will we
want
see,
them to talk about Onimusha Warlords
Me too.
and say, along with that, you will get a demo for Dino Crisis Remastered.
Yes!
There we go.
And Parasite Eve
Here we go.
bundle. Parasite Eve remaster.
Two different companies.
Two different companies.
Sure.
coming together
Yeah.
to give you multiple demos.
Reaching across the aisle.
Yeah.
Friendship at last.
Easy Alliance.
Parasite Eve, though. Dino
Will we
Crisis.
see anything on
I want 'em all.
Dreams?
Dude,
Yeah, Dreams has been MIA. I could see that.
release date for Dreams
That would be
tonight.
cool.
That would
Shadow
be
Drop
great.
Dreams.
I could
Dude,
see
if they
that.
shadow drop Dreams, oh man, that's like January easy updates sorted.
Smash DLC, speaking, since Smash is out tonight.
My job.
Yeah, I
Wait,
expect
what?
to see a
Some
Smash for sure
Some
tonight.
Smash?
Smash DLC
Quite a bit.
confirmation.
Dude, what if they release Smash like 3 hours
I
early?
hope it's just Keighley. That Keighley's just in Smash.
Oh my god, I would actually be pretty thrilled. Or
Yeah.
Reggie.
Well, they have
Reggie's
the Mii Fighters, so
Fighter?
they would just have their
Yeah,
those.
yeah. But it doesn't look like him, right? The Mii Fighter?
I mean, to
As
an
it
extent,
stands.
as
To an
much
extent.
of a me can.
Does it right now already?
As much as a
No, no, no.
Mii
I
can.
mean,
yeah.
the Mii
No, I
Fighter
know,
takes
yeah,
your Mii,
from the
yeah.
yeah.
What do you want to see the most?
What do I want to see the most?
Most.
Oh man. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm psyched for these musical performances. So
Yeah. Nice.
really, really curious to see what they pull out for all that.
Nice.
Will the A Way Out guy reveal himself?
He's hosting.
What about you, man? What do you want to see the most?
I feel like since its initial announcement, my answer has always been the same. I
Devil
just
May
want
Cry?
to see more Devil May Cry. Really do.
Yeah.
Which, that's going to happen. So,
Yeah.
sorted.
Sure.
Nice. I know the Far Cry New Dawn? Far Cry New Dawn got leaked today, the box art.
I took a look at that box art before we
Yeah.
Is
got
that
started,
another
yeah.
spin-off
Take a
game or
look
a
at that
DLC?
box
okay, so it feels like an expansion, but it's maybe a standalone expansion. It seems kind of like a reskin because it looks like it's in the same location as Far Cry 5. You see the church.
Okay.
The existence of that game is a spoiler
Wow.
for Far Cry 5, so just be aware Far Cry 5
They
will be
just put
spoiled.
that warning on because A Way Out guy is going to be.
Oh, here we go.
Great.
Whoa,
Yeah,
into the breach, baby.
Whoa.
All right,
Play,
so
play into the breach before Cody's,
the
please.
pre-show is happening.
Yeah, that's one that I have to catch up on, man.
I played it.
It's so easy to get into. Did you like it?
I liked it, but I didn't understand why everyone was like freaking out about it. Maybe I
Well,
didn't
I
get
think-
far enough into it. I only played it for like an hour.
I bring up Ubisoft because I could really go for Watch Dogs 3.
Whoa.
That'd be like a huge...
I still need to play Watch Dogs 2.
Dude,
so I think
Control.
that's why
I
I'm
want more
not there.
Control.
Yeah, I know.
Keighley!
Whoa.
Looking sharp.
Geoff Keighley.
Keighley's at the
Main show
pre-show?
is on the way at the top of the hour.
Pre-recorded.
I can't wait to share it with you.
Probably.
Right now, we're going to recap some of this year's nominees, highlight what's
cool.
on the way,
Okay.
present some game awards, and unveil some of our many never-before-seen world premieres. This is the 5th year of the Game Awards.
Death
I think we
Stranding,
can't
baby.
believe it.
Dumb can we get a
Each
little
year
more
we
volume?
tried to
Yeah,
build
volume for
on the
sure.
moments
On
we
your end
love.
or
Yeah,
stream
just for
end?
us.
What we hear loud and clear from
Thanks.
the community.
Nice.
Perfect.
Actually, it's a little intimidating because we got such a great response to last year's show. This year we're bringing back the Game Awards Orchestra.
flash frame
we're
there?
making that bigger and better part of the show, I think, in many ways. We're expanding
I like
the
the
reach
Game
of the
Awards.
show to many more
Yeah,
platforms.
it's like good
vibes,
so
dude.
you'll be able to watch it
And they
around the
really
world in
do
many different
keep
languages,
getting
which I think
better.
is really
Yeah.
important
Fantastic.
to have people around the world kind of share our night. We're allowing people to vote in new ways. Gamers get to choose the winners
The
alongside
secrets
our
that Geoff
judge
Keighley
board.
holds.
Oh,
And
man.
This year you can vote on Discord server, you can vote on Twitter, Facebook. even with your voice on Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant. We have, I think, more.
I like how he always
new
pushes
games
some like
being
crazy new
announced
tech
this
every
year
time.
than
He's like,
ever
vote with your voice.
before, which is really exciting.
I just want to
There's a
keep
lot of
plugging away on
studios around the
Spyro.
world
It's
working
so
in
feel
secret
good.
to kind of prepare for the Game Awards.
You just want
I
to play
could not
Sonic.
raise the volume any higher than what it
That's
is,
true.
chat. We're at
That
max.
overrides everything.
Giveaways and special incentives to kind of watch the show and earn things in games that they love.
The audio does
Steam,
seem
we did
quiet.
something
It's as
called,
loud as it
game
can go,
giveaway, which
chat,
was
if you didn't catch
amazing.
that.
People just got excited.
And there's
because
something
they
I
were
could
watching
check,
the
but it
show.
would like
Steam Santa
interfere
would
with
just
the
sort of drop
screen
games into
of
your
the
account if you were
stream.
lucky enough. So we're doing
I have to
that
bring up
again,
sounds
and
to
we're
see if,
expanding that in a lot of really interesting ways.
Do
we also
it.
do the
Chrome
Game
says.
Now's the
Awards sale,
time.
and this is a
Yeah,
chance for
chat,
gamers
sorry.
around
This
the
is pre-show.
world to get special offers
We're going
on
off-road,
nominated games
chat.
on their favorite gaming system. And this year,
There we go.
looking
There you go,
again
chat.
at
Now turn us down,
PlayStation
please.
Store, with Xbox, with Nintendo eShop, with Steam, to create special offers on the nominees. And every
Yeah, that's
platform will
good.
do this differently. There'll be some games that are across all, some only on certain ones. I hope that people will see a game in the show and say, "Oh, that's amazing. This
This kind
won.
of-
I wanna
this
go
is
buy
very,
this
like,
game.
this
But I
kind
got a
of
special offer on it tonight.
music.
Let me go
Let's
put
grab
some more
it."
zombies.
Look, the stories that
What game is
matter
that?
They
most to
released a
me coming out
version
of the
with
show
no zombies
are
that's
sometimes when
cheaper.
these game developers
It's pretty
call
good,
me
cool.
up on the Monday
If you're just
after, a
not
small
into
indie
zombies.
team, and say, "You know what, Jeff?
I'm
Like,
into it though.
it was
yeah,
cool
sure.
we were in the show, but we actually sold like a lot of games this weekend." That makes all the hard work worthwhile for
What
everyone.
is that?
Yeah, I
Dead
don't know.
Cells.
Oh, is it?
developers
Yeah.
have
Really?
a platform
I remember that in the game.
and
I don't remember
It's
these
not.
animations.
It was like the
audience
trailer.
Oh.
Now, 2018 was an incredible year in gaming, and we say it every year, but this industry continues to get bigger and better.
A lot
so
of
we've been using
weird
this
flash
tagline,
frames in this.
"Worlds will change," in our promo campaign, and I think it started with some people thinking like this is the
Let me tell you-
announcement
This
is
of
very
game,
inside baseball
But
for
really,
this
the
pre-show.
I'm
tagline,
gonna
to be
change
honest
the
with you, what
world.
it means
I like this.
is that a lot of
Got some
existing games have
Fresnels in the
evolved
background.
this year in unique and different ways. I look at some of the in-game storytelling that Fortnite's done with the rocket launch and the cube and all these other moments, and how other games have evolved. No Man's Sky, it's like nominated this year, and it's like almost a completely new game, and they've been
Yeah, dude.
updating it. So the Worlds Will Change really reflects the idea that the games that we initially play evolve over time. Used to be you would get your cartridge, get your CD, play the game, move on. Now you keep those games in your systems, and what you're going to see this year at the Game Awards is a lot of these sort of ongoing games are going to evolve at our show too in interesting ways. So that's kind of a tease of that theme. The worlds you know,
There you go.
That's
you
some
may
Fortnite
not know anymore.
tease, probably.
Yeah, new season started today.
Dude, Fortnite Creative sounds rad.
We often get asked
They're just
how
gonna
we pick
put
the winners
Bloodborne
for
2
the
into
Game
Bloodborne.
Awards.
Thanks,
the
Jeff.
nominees are selected by
Cool
a
tip.
jury of
They've been
press
hinting at it all
from
along. I
around
don't know
the
why I
world.
didn't
There are
see
over
that.
65 different publications.
Hey,
where they
1 in
often have
65, that's pretty good
staffs that have
for
played all these games. So we think that's the best way to sort of survey everything
Wait,
out there in a
65?
very
65?
neutral,
Publications,
agnostic
yeah.
way, and say, hey,
Hey.
here are the games.
We've
that we
made
think
it.
Yeah, I
are
thought it was like
the best of the
100.
best.
Top 64.
Those
Medium
are the
fries.
nominees.
Medium fries. We're up.
And then the winners are
Medium
selected by
fries,
a
but
blended
with a water.
vote between
No soda.
the
No soda, yeah.
jury and
Not
also
soda
the
tier,
public
yeah.
that gets to vote and help influence it. Some people say, like, well, why don't you do 100% fan voting? And a lot can be socially engineered, and I don't want awards to go to games that just happen to, be able to have more Twitter followers or,
I
buy
lost
a bunch
2
of
entire
ads
days to
somehow
Spider-Man without
convince
even
people to vote
realizing
for
it.
them. So I
It
really
just
think
happened.
it's important that the right games win.
What is this?
And we have an authentic, credible
I
process,
don't know what that
and
was.
that's how we're going to continue
that
with
League of Legends
voting for
movie?
the Game Awards.
I love that he's
Game of the
just
Year
talking
is such a
about this right
competitive
now.
now.
category in 2018.
I mean, I think
Will
this
be
is
Marvel,
kind of
Spider-Man,
Yeah,
and
It's,
yeah.
Red Dead
it's a
Redemption.
little odd, but it's nice to just let people know, like, how
Or
does
will
this
it
work?
be
Yeah.
God of War,
It's important for managing expectations.
Celeste, Assassin's Creed Odyssey,
Define who we will become.
Odyssey.
Probably not going to win.
Monster
though.
Hunter World.
Goaty by, not even by a mile, but
Monster Hunter World.
awesome.
Dude,
We're
I
about
love
to
that
find
game.
out at the end of the night.
I love Odyssey, but it's still the last on my.
But right
Nice.
now, here's a look
He's from
at
that
our
when I was I haven't even
first
played
world
Celeste
premiere.
yet.
Hey, a world premiere.
Yeah.
This is
World
basically
premiere.
just
That's
the
a nice
show.
graphic.
Yeah.
Switch. Ooh.
Annapurna. Sick. I'm in. What?
Dancing. Howling moons.
Dude, I am 300% in for this. This looks sick. Yeah. Hermit 64. These are all the like fake fans or are these real?
Yeah, I think these are different groups.
This like Akira Sailor Moon
Sayonara
crossover.
Wild
Let's
Hearts.
go.
Dude.
Dog's fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that.
All right.
Do we get a
Starting
name?
off,
There were a lot of...
Sayonara Wild
know.
Hearts, I think is what it's
Well
called.
done.
Okay, yeah.
Hello, everyone watching around
Whoa.
Nice suit.
I'm Geoff Keighley, and welcome to the Microsoft
Jeff.
Theater
That
for
is a
the
gorgeous
Game Awards
stage.
Yeah.
2018. Everyone ready for a big show? This is so exciting. We have our biggest show ever coming up at the top of the hour. There is
Dude,
so
he's
much
hyped.
news, so many surprises. The
He
Game
should be
Awards
hyped.
Orchestra, and we are streaming live around the world in over 45 platforms. So I want to say to hi to everyone
Dang.
watching in
There are 45
China,
platforms?
Another word, yeah.
all across the world. I know it's late in Europe, but stick around because we have an amazing show ahead for you with awards, of course, some new game announcements. I know everyone's anticipating
Look at that
things.
set.
Stay tuned, and a lot of special guests. We're going to kick off the show tonight, or the pre-show, before we get to the main show at the top of the hour, with a guy who made some headlines last year, Joseph Ferris.
Oh
God!
Right, Joseph. Before things get too crazy.
It's actually nice to be the first guest, to be honest with you. Actually, you should have the award. Look what you have put together, man. Look at it. This guy should. It's crazy. It's 5 years. Imagine in 10 years what you will do. I'm really proud to be here. I'm really happy to be back here, and I'm really excited to be here again.
Well, you're a nominee tonight as well. Congratulations for
Well,
Best
thank-
Game Direction for A Way Out.
Sick.
I'm expecting to win, so hopefully I get up on stage.
I was going to say, I can only imagine your speech. Well, Joseph, we're excited to have you here tonight.
Don't get me started, Jeff.
The internet wants to hear from you, right? How do you think we're doing this year compared to the other award shows out
Well,
there?
we just started, but I feel
Yeah.
like it's becoming bigger and bigger, and I'm telling you, in 5 years, this is going to be the craziest thing ever in the whole world.
Cameras back.
Definitely sure. I like to have a connection with the audience, you know.
I
That's
know.
the thing. The last year when I was here, people thought I was crazy. I mean, I am a bit crazy,
Jeff just
but it's the
missing
audience and like
everything.
the way they were like
Everyone
cheering.
watching around the world.
Still
Yeah,
everyone around the
yeah,
world.
of course.
We all love games.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
I can't see the people in the world. Everybody loves games, of course. Thank you very much. It's great to be here.
Great to hear.
Yeah.
All right, well, Joseph, you are here for another purpose right now. We're going to give away our first award of the evening for Best Action Game. And let's take a look
Whoa.
right now at the nominees for Best Action
Should we be
Game
taking notes?
this year. As voted on by the jury and fans,
Yeah.
the Action Game nominees are Call of Duty,
Didn't bring
Black
notebooks,
Ops
but
4, Dead Cells,
Or, Black Ops.
Destiny 2 Forsaken,
You know,
Far Cry
there's a lot of games
5,
on that list I like. I would
and
have to
Mega
go to
Man
Dead Cells.
11. Joseph, we'd love for you to
so.
do the honors and let us know who wins Best Action Game this year.
The best action games is Dead Cells.
Dead Cells. Congratulations to the guys from Motion Twin.
That's awesome.
Well deserved, Dead Cells.
Hello, how are you guys? Nice to meet you.
Black
You guys
Ops
looking very
4.
dapper, and this is for you right here. A Game Award. It's heavy.
Thank you so much.
The stage is yours.
It's really heavy. Oh my God.
Congratulations. How's it feel?
This is so unexpected that we even prepared a speech for this award, actually. Just a special thought for the whole team back in France, are hopefully watching us at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Daniel Kaiser's French brother? Or
I
what?
hope you guys are awake because, yeah, you just made it, so congratulations. You should be proud of yourself.
Congratulations, guys. It was an incredible game, and I know a long time coming,
Thank
right?
you for making a sick game.
And a special thanks for our incredible community of fans. It may sound a bit cliche, but we couldn't have done it without them. So thank you so much for your support.
You want to say something also?
Yeah, sorry, man. Go ahead.
It feels like I like your hat, man. It's cool, huh?
I know.
Oh, thank
Nice
you.
fashion sense.
No, yeah, it's really amazing. Yeah, really unexpected, and we're really proud for our fans and everyone who loves the game.
The game is incredible. You guys did a great job. Thanks for coming all this way to the Game Awards.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations
Just-
on your first of many Game Awards, we hope. Thanks very much, guys. All right,
so
thank you.
much.
Congratulations. Joseph, thank you as well. Good luck
thank you. Hope to
tonight.
see you on stage
I was going
again.
to say, we got another trophy maybe with your name on it.
Take
All
care,
right,
Jeff.
Thank you very much, Joseph Ferris. All right, we've got some more world premieres to get to you
That went okay.
here before we get to the main
Best
show at the top
couple
of the hour.
2018, I thought.
Right now, we're going to take a look at the first game from a new studio up in Montreal, Canada, Typhoon. It's published by 505 Games with support from Epic Games and Makers Fund. Check out the announcement of this title.
How many battle royales will we see?
Only Battle Royals. That's it.
Airlock breach. Airlock breach.
Love a good airlock breach. What do you say, Ian?
Oh yeah.
Definitely in the top 3 breaches.
What is this?
Power gloves?
I'm hella into this.
Wait, this is the is this the Obsidian game?
No. Is it
That'll be in the main.
Okay.
This is from a new studio. He said.
Typhoon, I think?
Oh, okay. I missed all of that, I guess.
Oxygen levels critical.
Into this music.
Donkey Kong.
How dare you, Damian?
Automatic distress signal.
He slipped on a banana.
Center.
Alpha Centauri.
Mayday. This is not good.
Oxygen leak.
That will provide a future home for humanity. Onward to adventure.
Journey to the Savage Planet. That sounds familiar.
Intriguing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, intriguing.
I'm intrigued.
Intrigued.
Yeah. Sure.
That was the announcement of Journey to the Savage Planet. I'm now here with Alex Hutchinson, one of the founders of the new indie team at Typhoon Studios.
Alex
So first of
Hutchinson.
all, Alex, welcome to the show. Why did you guys start this new studio up in Montreal?
I think it's that moment in life. You know, we've been doing this about 15 years for myself, making games for other people. So it's incredibly amazing to see a game we built on our own from nothing with friends of ours in the business, and to see it on at your show on the big screen is super fulfilling. So in a weird way, that's the start of the reason why.
All right, well, we love supporting new teams. Tell us a bit about Journey to the Savage Planet, kind of a teaser trailer. So what kind of game is it?
Yeah, so everyone, they watch the teaser and they always say, is it a battle royale? No, it's absolutely not a battle royale. It's a survival game. No, it is not. It's an adventure game. You get dropped on a strange alien world by a company called Kindred Aerospace, who are very proud to be the 4th best interstellar space exploration company. So they drop you there with absolutely no gear, high hopes and no ability, and they hope that you can solve the mystery of what's on the Savage Planet.
Okay, and how can we find out more about this game? When we get updates?
So we're not going to show much gameplay until next year, but we're very excited to do it. So we'll show you gameplay and all kinds of new bits and pieces as soon as we start next year.
All right, so get ready for 2019. Alex, thank you so much for coming down and showing your game for the first time
Appreciate
here
it.
at the Game Awards. We really appreciate it. All right, now we're going to move on to present another award now for the best role-playing game. And the nominees in this genre category are Dragon Quest XI.
I'm only 30 hours
Monster
in, but it's Dragon
Hunter
Quest
World.
Monster
Oh
World.
my gosh. This
Nino Kuni 2.
This is a hardcore.
Good.
Octopath Traveler. And Pillars of Eternity 2.
Is better than the 60.
And this
I
is an
put in
award
Nino
I
Kuni.
get to give out for best role-playing game.
Okay, Joe.
Just like, oh, me.
And the winner for best role-playing game goes to Monster Hunter World.
Congratulations. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Guys, how are you?
I thought it was really in the RPG category to begin with, but
Yes, for
that's
you
awesome.
guys.
Yep.
How does it feel?
Nice.
How's it feel?
いや、ね、日本から来てよかったです。
It's very great that we actually were able to come from Japan.
Welcome.
That's so cool.
このタイトル開発始めた時にゲームアワードで賞を取れるようなタイトルにしたいねって開発メンバーみんなと話してたんで
When we began creating this game, we were talking with amongst the team members that it's kind of our goal to actually be able to be here and receive the award.
その時の目標は叶ったんで本当に嬉しいです
Baller move.
Let's make
it.
They're like
Go.
Babe Ruth. They're like, we're winning a game award.
Thank you so much.
It is our world now.
It's our world.
近々皆様に喜んでもらえるようなお知らせできると思いますんで期待しておいてください。
We will have great news for our fans soon.
Yeah! Let's go!
How soon? Like tonight soon?
I love great news.
そうですね。
gosh, he's
数
teasing
日
it.
後。
Like a few days later.
Okay, all right.
Kind of funny. Kind of funny. Got the scoop.
Well, congratulations, guys, on winning the best RPG for Monster. And congratulations on being nominated for Game of the Year as well. So maybe we'll see you guys again on stage. Thank you very much, guys. Congratulations. Awesome. All right, thank you very much. Well, you know, there's been a lot of gaming conversation happening on Twitter this year using the hashtag #TheGameAwards. And to celebrate, Twitter decided to create their first Twitter Gaming Award. You, the fans, voted for the best conversation, and the winner out of all the big things that happened this year was Spider-Man's PS4 photo mode. So you can go to Twitter Gaming now to see the announcement video of that winner. And of course, tweet up a storm all night about the Game Awards. There's some big news breaking that you definitely will want to be talking about. Now, we're also back on Twitch this year. We've got an interactive extension that lets you predict the winners throughout the show. They're co-streaming, but there's also this interactive extension, so you can go online to the Game Awards channel, pick your winners throughout the night, and at the end of the show, we'll share the final leaderboard and see who predicted the most awards correctly. All right, well, we've got some other awards to get to now. It's been an absolutely huge year for esports, and coming up at the top of the hour in the main show,
there's
the
no
Best Esports Player Award presented by HP. But right now, it's my honor to announce some of the other winners in many of the esports categories that we added this year to the show. So for the Best Esports Team, here are the nominees. Cloud9 has won this, I think, the past 2 or 3 years. So we've got Astralis, Cloud9, Fnatic, London Spitfire, and OG.
OG.
And the winner this year again is Cloud9. So congratulations to Jack and the entire organization at Cloud9. Now for the Best Esports Game, the nominees this year were CSGO, Dota 2, Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch. All right, this is a Cloud favorite, I guess. And the Game Award goes to Overwatch for the Best Esports Game. I think that won last year as well. All right, next up, the Best Esports Event. The nominees is a new category this year. The E-League Major Boston 2018 back in January. EVO 2018 this summer in Vegas. The League of Legends World Championship.
That I care about.
The Overwatch League Grand Finals. And the International 2018 up in Vancouver.
Do you think Overwatch
and the League of Legends World Championship wins. Congratulations to LOL. All right, Best Esports Host. Those nominees were Alex Golden Boy Mendez, Alex Machine Richardson, Anders Bloom, I apologize, FJ Shocks Depotere, I know she's in Las Vegas tonight, and Paul Red Eye Challender. And the Game Award goes to Shocks. Congratulations.
That's not Yipes.
Is that FJ?
Next up, the Best Esports Coach. Those nominees are Reaper, Paracel, Zonic, Dylan Falco, and Yamato Cannon,
smart,
and YNK. And the Best Esports Coach, as voted by the fans, Reaper. Congratulations to him.
Knew it.
Now, Best Esports Moment. This is the top moment as voted on by the jury and fans. First up was C9's comeback win in triple overtime versus FaZe. G2 beating RNG. KT versus IG base race. And OG's massive upset of LGD. And Sonic Fox, who's a nominee for Best Esports Player. Side switch against Go1 in DBZ. And the winner is C9's comeback win in triple OT versus FaZe. Congratulations again to C9. All right, well, we've got more esports coming up in the main show, but right now, we've got another world premiere. This is a favorite game of mine from a couple of years ago. And they reached out to me a couple weeks ago and say, hey, we've got something more we're doing. We want to share with you at the Game Awards. So check this out. Good luck.
It's not the Evil Within 2.
This is a story of a video game called The Stanley Parable.
Stanley Parable?
Yeah. The Stanley
Ah,
Parable,
dude.
After all, it was the video game
Evil Within 2
sensation.
DLC. William
Pugh! Did you remember
And the other
what
comes out, he's in
awards you were
STEM.
nominated for?
And the Stanley Parable review is still like my favorite.
It's one of my favorite that I ever cut.
Papers, please.
The Last of Us. Papers, please. The Last of Us.
Yes, it was thrilling to be so unanimously recognized by our peers. Which is why we've locked the game's source code away where it can never be touched by the greedy hand of capitalism. A pristine time capsule of perfect artistic integrity to be preserved for... Wait. What do you mean we never put the game on consoles? Of course we put it on consoles.
Cool.
We didn't. Excuse
Switch.
me a moment.
Put it on Switch. I'll play it again.
Stanley!
I love this game.
Gotcha. Stanley, I've had a great idea. I want to add new endings and new content, new adventures for you.
That's a whole new game, then.
Oh, shush, of course it will.
I'm so excited about this.
we'll package it up with the
Please
original
put it on the
game,
Switch.
and we'll put it on consoles, and everyone will buy it again because they're suckers.
They're suckers.
He needs a third swimming pool.
Ultra Deluxe, dude.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
Oh, fine, it'll be on PC too.
Man,
Crows,
I love
crows,
them.
The
Crows,
Last of
crows,
Us
crows.
2 is also coming up.
Oh, I'm so there.
That's right. Stanley Parable back again. Now is my honor to present the award for the best student game, judged by an incredible panel including Megan Ellison from Annapurna, Todd Howard, Genova Chen, and my good friend Hideo Kojima. The nominees are Combat 2018
My good
from
friend. No, he
Norway,
was judging.
Dash
My
Quasar
drinking
from
buddy.
UC Santa Cruz, Jera from Digipen in Spain,
Oh,
Life from
okay,
ISAR
he's not
Digital
there,
in
but
France,
he
and
just
Recharge
got
from
it.
MIT. And
Jeff
I'm
is
happy to
pissed
announce
about
the
this
best
music.
student game. And congratulations to all the students who are here with us in
got
the
too loud.
audience. The best student game goes to Combat 2018 from Norway. Come on up, guys. How are you? This is yours.
really like
The
Combat
first of many game awards, I hope.
Yeah, absolutely.
How does it feel? Congratulations.
It feels amazing to be acknowledged for the student game. Thank you so
there
much
combat?
for
No,
having
it's
this
a
award. It's really great.
I heard it
Congratulations to you
evolved,
guys.
though,
And
in
hopefully your
this
game will come out soon. We'll get to play it.
Yeah, in August, hopefully. We're actually working on the game and a new name, Tank and Rock.
Okay, new
So
name.
be sure
No
to check that
comment.
out.
Sick name.
We'd also like to thank the jury and all the people who voted for us, and of course our team, where Martin here on stage with me, and Aurora and Tom Espen back in Norway. And of course our school, Inland Norway University of Applied Sciences, and of course our mentor, Håvard Vibeto. A special thank to you.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, guys. We hope
Thank
to
you
see
so
more
much.
of your game. Student Game Award winner. We love doing that award. All right, we got another world premiere for you. This is from a small indie team of 3 guys who have been working on this game for the past 5 years. It's called Among Trees, and when I saw some footage of this, I said, we got to share it with you, so check this out.
Jerd.
Bear.
Huber's in.
Goaty.
Huber passed out.
Cabin in the woods.
Bear
Goat.
Village.
If there's an axe, you're gonna have an aneurysm. Dude, I'm into this.
Yeah, this is
cool.
beautiful.
Very pretty. Yeah, I would just live in the woods.
It's like a Firewatch vibe.
You can with among the
little bit.
trees. Yeah. Yo.
Yeah.
All right.
Good vibes.
Yeah, sign me up.
I've been missing trees living in LA, so.
I only accept digital trees.
Into it.
Early access 2019, full release probably 2021. You think?
All right. Well, now it's the
2046.
top of the hour, and that means I think it's time
Depends
for
on
the
the kind
Game
of game.
Awards. Are you guys ready?
It's actually time to stop.
You know,
Yeah,
this show is
it's a
all
little
about
weird.
bringing everyone together to celebrate video games. When I started this show 5 years ago, my dream was to put competition aside and
thing's a
just
screen,
come
right?
together to celebrate what we love, which is playing games,
gotta be.
making games, and this is a moment that's
Yeah.
been 5 years in the making for me. I can't believe it's about to happen. But to kick off the show, I couldn't think of anything better
Why does
than
that keep
this.
happening?
Please join me in welcoming from Nintendo, Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Nice.
From PlayStation, Sean Layden.
Dude.
And
Whoa,
from
what?
Xbox, Phil Spencer.
Yeah, dude.
Everyone. Everything has been healed.
Uneasy Alliance. So hype.
Is that a Ridley shirt, Reggie?
Dude, this is awesome.
Tonight at the
This
Game
is awesome.
Awards, we come together as a community to celebrate video games,
Sean
the most
Layden, dude.
compelling and immersive form of entertainment in the world.
Reggie
As an
representing the
industry,
product.
we are most powerful when we come together, united by our common love for the art form of games.
We join with the viewers and gamers around the globe to celebrate creativity, innovation, and the role that video games play in popular culture.
How many
Together,
viewers that aren't gamers do you
we
think
will
there are?
continue to invite new voices, creators, and players into our worlds, because when everybody plays, we all win.
Because when we see the strength of a united gaming community, we remember that we've never seen a challenge that you can't defeat.
Wait.
That practiced
We're
pause.
united
Pause.
in our commitment to leading and pushing this industry forward with new games, new experiences, and new ways for everyone to play. Good luck to all the nominees.
And congratulations to all the winners.
And enjoy the Game Awards. Jeff, take it away.
Thank you so much,
That's a
guys.
feel-good
I love
moment.
it.
That's a feel-good moment, dude.
Reggie, Sean, and Phil together on stage. That's what this show is all about. We have
all
an
of them in his
amazing
phone.
show ahead
I'm
for
like
you guys,
emotional.
and we are
Yeah.
going to kick things off with an incredible performance by the Game Awards Orchestra, conducted by our amazing musical director, Lauren Balfe, featuring the legendary Hans Zimmer
Whoa.
and Harry Gregson Williams.
Dude.
And they will be joined by a nominee
Spare no
like
expense.
Lena
Spare
Rain
no
and Sarah
expense.
Schachner.
Yeah,
they
I
are
didn't know
premiering
that.
our brand new theme for the Game Awards. I can't believe it. Enjoy the show.
Wow. Dude, it's all happening for Jeff. Is this the Game Awards theme? This is hardcore. Oh, there's Hans.
Nice.
That was pretty cool. Yeah. Game Awards theme.
Here's the creator of the
Expense
Game
fairs.
Awards,
Yeah.
Geoff Keighley.
At this point, I think he was gonna have to agree.
Amazing! How about that? The Game Awards Orchestra, Hans Zimmer, Harry Gregson Williams, Lauren Balfe with Sarah and Lena. What an amazing start to the show. Welcome to the Game Awards, everybody. Wow, this is so cool. And we are live around the world on over 45 platforms. And tonight, millions of people around the world are coming together to do one thing, which is celebrate the video games that we love. So thank you all for joining me, and thank you. We've got an amazing show for you. We've got a show filled with, of course, awards, some new game announcements, many things that you've been rumored online may happen
image
tonight.
behind him is
And we've had an
really
amazing year for
crisp.
games. So let's get
Like,
right to the
you
show
know,
with
you know,
our
like
first
a lot
big
of LED
award of
walls
the night.
don't show up
To
well on
present our
camera.
first award, he's
Yeah.
a mega popular YouTuber, and she's a Twitch streamer nominated
But it
tonight
is, it's
for
pixel, you
Content
can see
Creator of the Year. Please
now you're
welcome
starting to see it a little bit.
Jacksepticeye and Pokimane.
That'd be great. I don't think Bossman is appearing tonight. Unless he lied to us.
It just comes out, he's the new host.
We're pretty lucky in that we're able to play games for a living. And so to all the developers here and watching around the world, thank you for doing what you do and making the games that we love.
Oh, there goes the
Yes,
orchestra.
thank you. We're here to present the award for Best Narrative. These are the games whose stories captivated us with complex characters, surprising twists, and profound philosophical ideas.
Let's go to Missy.
Here are the nominees.
Best Narrative.
Is this nominated?
I believe it is.
I didn't choose to be different.
Dude, Detroit Heights.
my own kind.
Connor Heights. I don't remember all the nominees, but you did.
The road ahead is long and unforgiving. No place for a boy. He must be a warrior.
Maybe it's not.
This is a nightmare.
I know.
Feels
who
weird
you
that it's
are and
just
what you
episode
did.
1. You know?
Well, the rest aren't out yet.
Sure.
What you and your brother have is the most important thing.
Well, this looks a lot more action-packed than I thought.
The city is in danger. It needs our help.
Anyone left in New York who doesn't want me dead?
Be careful out there. This is nasty country.
Not nominated.
Right.
And the winner is The Missing.
The Missing was missing.
And the Game Award goes to Red Dead Redemption 2.
And thus begins the sweep of Red Dead Redemption 2.
That's pretty telling there.
I do think that is very
If it's
telling.
winning
Yeah,
narrative,
absolutely.
it's probably winning everything else. Like, that would be my guess.
Best two-dimensional game.
Thank you from the entire team at Rockstar
Poker
to
in
all our
Red
fans,
Dead
everyone who
Redemption
voted
2.
for us. We love telling stories just as much as we love creating worlds, and it's been incredible seeing people connect to the game and go on Arthur's journey for themselves. I'd like to thank our amazing cast. They brought this to life in ways we didn't even imagine. And you can see tonight and across this category, it's been an outstanding year for games and storytelling, and there's still so far we can take it. So on to the next one. Thank you very much.
He just confirmed Rockstar's making another game.
Throughout the night, we're going to take a look at the future of games world premieres. Now, some of them you've probably heard of, and some of them you definitely haven't. We've got some good surprises tonight, and this is one of those that
Jeff,
no one is
believe
going to
you.
see coming. Enjoy.
Oh god, here we go.
Oh lord, oh god, oh god.
I'm nervous. I'm really nervous.
You within 2 DLC?
Please.
Okay, all right.
What?
Marvel on
Your stupidity may
Avengers.
doom the
Oh.
universe.
Guardians.
Wouldn't be the first
Is this
time,
the Telltale?
sweetheart.
Yeah,
No.
it can be.
No.
All who
It's like a
oppose our master
Tactical
shall
battle game, it looks like.
Yeah.
Looks like Ultimate Alliance.
Dude, is it Ultimate? I was just gonna say, is it Ultimate Alliance?
That's exactly what it is.
Mankind
Ultron,
had
yeah.
its chance to rule.
It's probably Avengers like Ultimate Alliance.
Dude,
Marvel.
Oh.
Dude,
Switch?
I mean, so far all we've seen is like.
What? The X-Men!
Dude, Ultimate
The
Alliance!
X-Men!
Oh my god!
The merger begins!
Who's making it?
It's been a long time since it's been Wolverine, huh?
Yeah.
When the Black Order unites, death always
Dude, they
prevails.
got like everybody in here.
If we want to survive here, we do it as a team.
Spidey.
Dude!
Ultimate Alliance 3!
Three! Oh my god!
Nice.
That's awesome.
Exclusively
on
What?
I shall be waiting here for you.
I'm coming for you, Thanos.
How did they pull that off?
Who's making it?
Yeah, dude!
Please welcome
I'm
an
stunned
actor
right now.
and the
That's
writer-director of the film Mid-90s.
Reggie Money.
Here's Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill?
Okay, alright.
Jonah Hill's also exclusively coming to Switch.
Jonah Hill exclusively on
Shout
Switch.
out to Woody Jackson, the best composer in the world. I am honored to be here tonight to introduce someone who has truly changed gaming forever. Someone who, in his own words, just wanted to make killer games with his friends and ended up making some of the world's most memorable titles. 30 years ago, he and his friends started with nothing. They worked in a small basement under a nurse's call center. Over the years, Greg Thomas and his team at Visual Concepts created iconic games by following a simple recipe: hard work, strong ideas, and a passionate team. And that recipe gave us NBA 2K. Greg, yeah, give it up. Greg is a humble giant, but his forward-thinking, passion, and dedication to excellence has made his name known throughout the industry. Let's take a look back at his highlight reel.
Industry icon.
Sports Network.
Yeah, dude, I love that game. And Clay Fighter.
So this is the NFL on the Sega Sports Network.
I have the original NBA 2K in my car right now. Yeah, just in my back seat.
As well.
It's showtime. He scores. It is in the net.
Look how good 2K scores.
Dude, bring the bigs back. Bring it back.
2K Sports
Bring it back.
Major League Baseball action. Fastball struck him out.
Home run. If it's this be his moment.
The NBA right here on 2K Sports.
The greatest basketball game in the world.
This game bigger than the court.
This king is far from finished.
I know.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's very unexpected.
I'm honored to introduce the 2018 industry icon, the legend, the myth, the GOAT, Mr. Greg Thomas.
There's Corks. Front and center. I think Jones is there, right?
Yep.
Front and center.
See if you can spot Jones.
It's such an honor to be introduced by you. Seeing a compilation of the games that we've created over the last 30 years is also very humbling. For anyone who knows me, you know I've shied away from the spotlight. I'm not very comfortable being in the center of attention. This has never been about making a name for myself. It's always been about making great games. But this is an incredible honor. First, I need to thank my beautiful wife and family for allowing me to do everything I've always loved to do. There have been many sacrifices, and they have been patient, loyal, and understanding through it all. I love you all very much. Thank you. And none of this would be possible without my business partner and co-founder, Scott Patterson, and my brother and the leader of the NBA 2K team, Geoff Thomas. I'd love for you guys to join me on stage. We've been together since the very beginning, and we've always shared the same values and passions when it comes to making games. We never imagined that over the years, Visual Concepts would grow to where we are today, with 6 worldwide studios and more than 350 employees. The philosophy has never changed. It's all family to me. I also want to thank David Ismailer, Carl Sladoff, and Strauss Zelnick from 2K and Take-Two for believing in me and giving us the freedom to make games our way. And I owe everything to my management team. This team has been together for a long time. The culture of the company has always been about believing in our people. It's because we love working together and we all believe in the same things. And I need to thank all of their families as well for supporting us and putting up with us. That can't be easy. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Kit and Krista.
Without these people, there is no Greg Thomas receiving an award. There is no Visual Concepts. They are the real icons, and I share this award with them. Thank you very much.
Pretty vibes. Pretty graceful speech. Yeah. For being someone who doesn't like the limelight, he did very well with that.
Like, I didn't know he's
Pre-wrote it,
been
obviously.
around that long.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
Greg.
yeah,
Now, tonight, the Game Awards and Facebook Gaming are recognizing
I love it
global
whenever
gaming citizens.
Jeff gives
People
one of those
who
awards,
are enriching
it's
the
like
lives of
somebody
others
you
around the
haven't
world.
heard of 100 times.
Video games. We're going to tell some stories tonight of 3 people that I think you should meet and hear their stories, and I'm so proud to have these in the Game Awards. First up, Steven Spahn from Able Gamers. Please take a look at his story.
I don't know how I got where I am or what I'm doing. All I wanted to do was figure out how to play video games, and along the way, I figured out that I could help other people play video games too. I love that tag team. You did it. When I was coming out of high school, I went to my guidance counselor to figure out what's next in life for me. They sat across the table from me and they told me that I should go home and have fun with my remaining years because I'm going to die soon anyway. They told me to just go home and die. At the time, it kicked me down.
Fire that
but now
guidance
it's a
counselor?
memory that I look back on and I realize that you can be disabled, you can be productive, you can be a valuable contributing member of society, and you can change the world by doing a few things along the way that no one else is willing to do. I'm proud to be one of the leaders of Able Gamers in helping people with disabilities be able to conquer the challenges of getting back into playing video games. My mission is to enable people to use technology to reach out, to connect with a world that was otherwise inaccessible. They're able to have a greater quality of life by having people in their lives.
Amazing. Steven, you rock. 3 years ago, Psyonix burst onto the scene, and rocket-powered soccer has never been the same. With more than 52 million players worldwide, it's a 2-time winner at the Game Awards, and now Rocket League is revealing their latest DLC right here. Check it out.
This is pretty funny.
That's funny.
McLaren Butterworth?
Yeah, it's McLaren.
God. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You guys know your cars.
I mean, it's been on multiple.
You guys know you're racing video
It's like a $1 million car.
Is that ball way bigger than usual? Tonight,
Shadow Drop 1.
SD. I'm gonna say
That's
SD
funny.
for every shadow.
Coming up, Christoph Waltz and Rosa Salazar
Christoph
hand out the award
Waltz.
for
Dude.
best performance. And later, more surprise game announcements and musical performances. This is the Game Awards 2018.
There's a few tracks in Red Dead 2 that
Wake up.
This has been really
The time has
solid
come
so far.
for past.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
good balance
Good
of
vibes.
like announcement and award and promo
And man, I really feel like they've found a way to kind of chop down a lot of the awkwardness that usually accompanies
Yeah.
these things. Like everything has been very smooth. Good on Jeff, man.
Yeah.
Putting in the work.
definitely.
22 minutes in.
Wake up.
There's still time.
Well, I hope there's a little bit.
Yeah. One wants a bit of awkwardness.
Here we go.
Smash Bros.
Nice.
Oh, that's a clever ride.
This is so cute.
Smash Brothers Ultimate! Coming soon! In fact, we're hours away, baby!
You know what you're doing, baby. Yeah. Right now, we've got an exclusive action-packed clip from the new film Alita Battle Angel, directed by Robert Rodriguez.
Alita Battle
and produced by
Angel.
James Cameron. Coming to theaters February 14th. Check this out.
Blood, do you think I should mute this?
Alita, run!
Yeah, immediate dude. There's immediate blackout now. Remember
I'll
last
just keep
time?
it really
What did they
low.
spoil last time at the Game Awards?
Oh yeah, that's why Christoph Waltz is there.
There was something big. It was a Shape of Water.
I don't remember this. I haven't seen Shape of
I
Water.
honestly, like, we haven't had full screen movie trailers for me to know what will happen on YouTube.
I'm just keeping the audio really, really low.
Watch her die.
That's a big fella.
Oh, that guy was just downsizing.
The blackout stance.
Yeah. Dude, when I'm in a theater too and they show a trailer, like Avengers trailer will pop up in the theater, I'd look straight down.
Oh yeah. The game developer.
Not
for
prayer.
alternate,
Media
Marvel
blackout.
Alliance 3 is Team Ninja.
Team Ninja?
Wait, what?
Team
What did you say?
Ninja
What did you
is
say?
developing Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Rosa Salazar and two-time Academy Award winner
Wait, it's
Christoph Waltz.
That's what they're owned by Microsoft? How can that be true?
That makes no sense.
To deliver a powerful game performance, you must humanize a digital puppet made of polygons and
Team
textures.
Ninja making Marvel
In a
Ultimate
sense, the
Alliance
actor
3.
plays the surrogate for their audience, their entry point into the game's world and personalities.
Then, unlike any medium, the connection continues and strengthens when the player controls that very character with an analog stick.
I prefer mouse and keyboard.
I'm not gonna do this with you. We're
Look, I mean, aim assist is just home.
okay. These are the nominees for Best Performance.
Here we go. This category, dude.
Best
Give me a break.
performance.
For me, it was strong female characters that I happen to know.
Join us in battle.
All right, Spartan. I'll fight with you.
I didn't choose to be different, to betray my own kind.
You're accused of murder.
Follow orders.
Do you have anything to say
Oh,
in
they
your
done an
defense?
interview with all of them.
The
Category.
judge. Warrior must not feel for his enemy.
From a man like you.
We are not men. We are more than that.
You're Spider-Man. Look, next time, leave the fighting to the pros. Okay, but what if there aren't any around?
I don't, it's so stacked.
This whole thing is pretty much done. We're more ghosts than people.
As long as we get paid or you get shot, I'm happy.
Dude, it's Arthur. It's Arthur. That category, though.
And the Game Award goes to...
Roger Clark as Arthur Morgan, Red Dead Redemption 2.
The sweep
Red Dead Sweep continues.
How do you really disagree with it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Kratos is so good though.
I know.
Yeah, Christopher Judge.
That category.
Christopher Judge too. I mean, yeah, either one. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess this is the part where words that make sense are supposed to come out of my mouth. Thank you.
All right.
I
That's
humbly
cool.
accept this honor, especially in light of the amazing performances of my fellow nominees.
Seeing what he looks like is kind of blowing my mind right now.
To share this moment in time with all of you, a moment in time which is clearly becoming the advent of a golden age of this medium.
All right, Arthur, take us in.
I gotta thank my wife, Molly. I love you, Molly. For 5 years, she watched me come
She
home
looks
from
familiar.
long days of performance capture and kindly reminded me to check Arthur at the door, put the kids to bed. That reminds me, Colin and Rory, go to bed. I would also like to thank Rockstar Games for the amazing opportunity. The faith that they put in me. Thank you all. This is an amazing moment.
What an incredibly likable person.
Yeah. And that shines through to Arthur, you know? It's awesome.
Christoph Waltz.
No
He
big
was
drama.
the narrative director for one of the
Just
biggest
great.
games in Ubisoft history, Far Cry 5, and he's here right now to unveil the next
All right.
chapter.
New Dawn.
Please welcome
Oh, yeah, that's
John
what you're talking
Sebastian
about.
DeCont.
See what this is.
What was it called? New Dawn?
New Dawn on 99.
It's New Dawn.
Okay.
Oh, not the
Hello,
game
everyone.
director, the other guy.
As you
Hi.
may remember, Far Cry 5 ended with
Spoilers.
nukes.
dropping on Montana. And this marked...
If you didn't know,
now
you do.
Yeah.
Well, you know now.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
check
yes,
that off the list.
we're finally bringing the post-apocalypse to Far Cry.
Wow. Okay.
And as the creative director of this new project, it is my absolute pleasure to reveal to you Far Cry New Dawn.
Spoiled at the last minute. Ubisoft can't catch a break.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's a bummer. Cool that it continues from the end of the game, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do find it weird that they spoiled Far Cry 5 there.
They could have very easily just said, here's a post-apocalyptic one, because like all their other stuff
Yeah,
is
I
just
think
like
the
whatever.
thing is with this, though, that-
No one played it, no one's going to after that.
No, a ton of people played it.
Oh, right, that's what
But-
I meant. Yeah.
to shit.
But yeah, I think that like even if you tried to not refer to that, everyone's gonna bring it up.
You're right.
Sure.
There's no way around it.
That's fair.
It was just the beginning. Surviving? Nah. We were better than that. This new world had a lot to give, and we took it all. That's how we came out on top. That's how we got here.
Uh-oh, Mad
That's
Max.
how we found you.
Bad guys were talking.
Listen here, rabbits.
Whoa.
You need to understand something. The only currency left in this world is power. We're gonna take everything from you, starting with your home. And if we can't take it, we'll break it.
Swing.
Yeah, I guess. So are you playing as these like bad people?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Far Cry
I
always
think
markets
those are
the villains.
but
Oh yeah, they always market the villains.
Do I get to drive in my car with a dog like that?
Because that's a selling
you just
point.
had a pig apparently. Some dirty things on?
I led us into the new world.
What?
I thought that it would be glorious.
No.
He didn't die?
What?
I was wrong.
Weird.
Intrigued. I'm intrigued.
Far Cry New Dawn. Now, tonight, you can also find special offers on all our nominated games across Xbox Live, Nintendo eShop, Steam, and the PlayStation Store. So make sure to check your favorite place to get games for some special offers on nominees and more.
It's
Right
good.
now, we've got
Serious?
another world
Wow.
premiere. Check this out.
World premiere.
Okay.
I like this art style so far.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Where do you think you are? Who do you think you're talking to?
Don't know.
Nobody gets out of my domain, whether alive or dead. You wish to learn the hard way? Fine. Then go. Get out. Don't let me stop you.
Wasn't planning on it, Father.
Jones is out.
It's music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Armageddon.
Darren Korb.
Yeah.
Very strong Bastion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be the boy.
Yeah, no narrator maybe so far.
It was more action-y.
Transistor and Bastion both had that, right?
I'm home.
Are those all his deaths?
Well, time to go get killed again.
Is it roguelike, you think?
Death is your only family. Death and I.
Hades.
Ooh. Rad.
Cool.
I'm
All right.
so in.
Every
Yeah.
single game they make, I love.
Yeah.
So-
PlayHades.com.
Now available in early access.
What?
Epic Game Store. Really?
A little half
That
shadow
counts
drop.
as a shadow drop.
Yeah.
That counts.
Nice.
All right.
Also, like, first game on the Epic Store
Congratulations to the
that I've
guys
heard
from
about.
Supergiant.
Is
That
it?
is an early
Other than,
access
like,
title. They're going to be
you know,
updated over
Fortnite.
time, and it's available tonight, right now,
Dude.
on the Epic Games Store. So congratulations, Greg Amir, and the entire team there at Supergiant. I am
shadow
here now
drops
with
so far.
my friend Patrice Desilets, the designer behind Assassin's Creed, famously, and you're working on a new project called Ancestors,
That's
the
right,
Humankind
dude. I keep
Odyssey.
hearing
Patrice, tell us
whispers
about
about
this.
this.
You're right, Jeff. First, thank you for having me.
Of
It's
course.
quite an honor for
Honor
me
to
to
have you
be
here.
here. Thank you.
Jason
So yes, I'm working on Ancestors, the Humankind Odyssey. It is a single-player, open-world exploration survival game. It is set in Africa, starting 10 million years ago, where basically players will play from the last common ancestors of all the big apes up to Lucy, the famous Australopithecus.
Okay, that's a lot of game there.
The promise
tell
of
us
sport
about
finally
where you're at in this
fulfilled.
game and what we're going to see tonight, because you're going to show us some gameplay, right?
Oh, totally, totally. So this game is done by Panache Digital Games, my new studio back in Montreal. 30 people. Hi, everyone. And tonight I'm going to show 4 clips of actual gameplay, me playing last week.
Okay, this is real.
This is real.
on the sticks.
Last week, I promise it was me.
If people like what they see, they can go on GameSpot and see another 20 minutes of me playing the
right.
very beginning of the game after the show.
All right, you're showing it all. Here it is, Ancestors, a Humankind Odyssey. Thank you, Patrice.
My
Appreciate
pleasure.
it.
All right.
So intrigued by this game.
Yeah, I've never heard of it until just now.
Word of the night.
Intrigued.
Intrigued.
He's dead.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Big snake.
Okay.
Yeah, he's dead.
Uh-oh.
Funny, like, fear animation. Tools, man.
I want to lead an ape tribe.
Yeah,
Let's go.
dude.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I like how the tools keep evolving, yeah. Hold on.
Issuing commands.
The Humankind Odyssey.
Okay.
Intrigued.
Very intrigued. I would say severely intrigued.
Yeah. You've been inflicted with severe intrigue.
Wait, is this real or is this a commercial?
I don't know.
I'll write it down.
It's all in-game 4K footage.
Edited by Daniel Glover.
Vikings. Oh yeah, the Viking Island, right? Season 8 coming back.
Season 5.
Season 12 coming back.
Oh, yeah,
Aurora
they gotta keep up
Borealis.
with the seasons too, so.
$20 for early access for Hades.
$20.
Hey. Huber's buying it.
Yeah.
What is?
$20 for Hades.
In.
Yeah, and 100% in.
Here's
Hard
20
in.
more just for kicks.
Yeah.
There's an idea. They should enable
Fortune
that.
Island.
Tips for like
December 13th, the day after Xbox
What did it say? Fortune Island?
Yeah.
I think we're in just ads here, but
What if one of them was Bossman?
Just taking it so seriously. Gaming is in my DNA.
Bossman's been moonlighting as
Yeah.
MLG.
What esport would Kyle play? What game?
StarCraft 2.
StarCraft 2.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, I am not.
Girls Make Games is the program that inspires girls to make games. It teaches them the tools that they need to get from start, where they know nothing, to get to a full developed prototype in 3 weeks.
My favorite part about camp, doing the designing for how the platform
This is cool.
Yeah, this is
My
very cool.
experience with GMG has given me
And
the
I've heard about this
confidence
before, but I
to
haven't seen any
pursue
commercials
other
like this.
writing and video game projects.
The whole mission is just amazing. To really inspire young girls to learn to make games and really
Yeah,
get
it's
the
for,
female
Girls Make Games.
perspective and voice
Oh, yeah.
in games.
I think my cousin might work with that. Maybe not.
Cool.
Artifact.
Yeah. No, this is
Arena, Magic Arena.
Magic Arena. This game rules.
Yeah.
This one's free to start, right?
Yeah, it's free.
Okay.
Free,
Because I was gonna
free.
go download Artifact, and then it was 20 bucks,
20 bucks,
and I was
yeah.
like hesitant.
Yeah.
Magic Arena is really good.
Magic
if you've
Arena
ever
is
played
free.
Magic, it's
Yeah.
really good.
We have so much more Game Awards to come right now. Here's another world premiere.
I don't know.
World premiere, dropping them. Keighley, out of control.
Keighley.
Can't hold these premieres. All the premieres tonight have really been solid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only possible with
VR?
DeepMind.
Yeah, it does sound like a
An
VR.
AR game. Cool.
The Expanse.
7 Eves. Cool. I'm pretty hard in right now until they reveal what Spatial OS is, and then I'm out. Uh-oh. Cool.
Look at slow motion exhale.
Yeah.
Or inhale.
Both at the same time. There were power lines.
Spatial
This
OS
is a popular
back
planet.
end for multiplayer.
You're gonna
Okay.
freeze. Get a hat. Get some gloves.
Get a beanie.
It's not that's not how you would design it. Spacecraft to land badges.
Okay, this has got it. This has got it. People are waving to each other. This is 100% a battle royale game.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Everyone's going for that loop.
Scavengers.
Sounds like a battle royale name.
Sign up now.
Does that mean it's playable now? Tell
That's
us
your
what
first
it is.
look at
Here we go.
Scavengers, and I'm now here with Josh Holmes from Midwinter. Josh, tell us a bit about your studio.
Yeah, well, so Midwinter's a new studio up in Seattle, Washington.
Rick and Morty t-shirt.
Small team. We're just over 20 people. Many of us come from AAA background, working on titles like Halo and Battlefield, and this is our first game as a new studio.
All right, so Scavengers, we got a tease of sort of the world there, some of the characters. What kind of game is it?
So Scavengers is a survival shooter co-opetition. It's a game where teams need to cooperate to survive,
Sounds
but
like
compete to
Division.
win.
Just
So
gonna
what we're
say
doing
that,
is we're
Blood.
taking
Dark
all
Zone.
of the aspects
Yep.
of a survival game and sort of condensing that into a replayable, session-based multiplayer experience.
Awesome. All right, and if people want to
So
learn
is that like a
more,
battle
so a little
royale?
tag there to sign up,
Sorta?
right?
Yeah. For us, it's so important to have players have a voice in shaping the game, and so starting in 2019, we're going to be having play tests, and people can go right now, go to scavengersgame.com, sign up, and you'll be among the first to play Scavengers in 2019.
Awesome.
Okay,
All
cool.
right. Well, thank you
Yeah.
so much for putting that together. It's an amazing world premiere. First look
Thank you
at
so much for putting that
Scavengers,
together.
Josh.
He's
Sign
like
up for that
pushing
now.
me. He's like
All right,
leading him
it's
away.
now time to present our next award.
I'm gonna have to give
Please
that
welcome
one
the front man from
the
Panic at
hard
the Disco
rating
to
of
do it, Brendan
intriguing.
I keep missing the names of the
I just want to
presenters.
say what an honor it is to be here, first off. And secondly, I have to apologize because I was supposed to write something last night, but I stayed up till 5 a.m. playing Season 7 of Fortnite. So,
Panic at the
I
Disco
apologize. Oh, wait, never mind. They wrote it for me. Okay. Personally, as a musician...
But did they write that part?
I'm constantly amazed by the skills of the composers in this industry. They make tracks that elevate all the action and tension and set the perfect mood. Here are the nominees.
Best Score Music, presented by Spotify.
Yeah, I love that they got the Spotify sponsorship in here.
You do love that?
Yeah. I think it's a really good way of funding the show without crossing any lines.
Yeah, that's true. So that's a good score right there.
I think I'm pulling for Celestia.
I haven't even played the game yet, but the things that I've heard have been really good.
What, Spider-Man?
Mm-hmm.
Really good soundtrack.
I liked the Neo Kuni 1 soundtrack more than 2.
Sure.
Whoops. Xenoblade should be here.
Yeah.
Xenoblade should totally be here. Yeah, this should also be here.
Yeah, these songs were catchy.
They are.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, everybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, Red Dead absolutely deserves to be here too. The music in Red Dead 2 is fantastic.
They showed a bear. It has to win now.
Power of the bear. Respect.
The award goes to
Come on, Celeste.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
The bear.
It is
Respect the bear.
Damn it, Red Dead. Stop.
Respect the bear.
I changed my prediction to Red Dead Redemption 2 Game of the Year.
Best sports game, Red Dead Redemption 2.
I think Red Dead Redemption 2 will also win most intriguing game.
Is it because
Who
it
presented
just
it?
came out?
Who was that?
Recency bias.
Is it?
I don't know.
It does
the music in Red Dead 2 is phenomenal.
it is.
Like, I wonder if God of War had just come out and Red Dead came out at the beginning of the year, if it'd be
Thanks a
flipped.
lot.
Sure.
Thanks to my wife, Sharon Jackson, my two
Red Dead also has the
daughters,
advantage of
Georgia Washington
having
Jackson, and
different
Theodore
style to
Roosevelt
separate it
Jackson.
from a bunch of
To
orchestral
make sure it
scores.
gets
True.
Absolutely.
Plus, it's like
they've
a
been in all the
7,000
games,
hour
they're
long
heartbeats
game, so there's just a
since
lot
the
of
past
music.
10 years, so I really appreciate my family and use them appropriately.
Dude, some of those songs swell up though.
Yeah, it's
not
good.
a comedian, but I try to play one sometimes.
There was like a funk
Rockstar
song at one point,
surrogate
basically,
family.
and I was just
Thank
like,
you so much.
"What is happening? This is great."
And this guy came in and did the most beautiful, sad music. Thank you so much.
This is so emotional.
All right, my brother.
All right.
Which way do we go? Love it.
It's great when good people win things.
So epic.
Congratulations to Daniel and Woody. And speaking of score and soundtrack, I want to let you know I've got a new podcast series with Spotify. 6 episodes called
Love
Score
Dolby
Points. We actually went
Atmos.
behind the scenes and interviewed a lot of the composers nominated there, including
Nice
Woody
job.
about Red Dead
Hey.
Redemption 2, Bear about
You gonna
God of
tune
War,
into that?
John about Spider-Man,
I'd like
Lena
to,
about
yeah.
Celeste, so Lauren about FIFA. So
Score
lots of great
Points.
stuff. Make sure to check that out tonight on Spotify. It's called Score Points. Right now, I'd like to recognize some other winners
I don't use
tonight
Spotify.
in other major
Well,
categories.
Jeff, you didn't have anything
The best
going on, so it's
audio
nice that you
design
have that
presented by
podcast.
Dolby. And these are the
something at
nominees
least.
in that category. Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Forza Horizon 4,
Throw God of War a bone.
Marvel's
Yeah, come
Spider-Man.
on.
It's probably the best
Bone.
chance for Red Dead to lose here.
2. And the Game Award for Best Audio Design goes to Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, the last hope.
Stop it!
It was
It needs
dead.
all the bones.
The nominees in this category are
Oh, here we go.
Throw it a bone.
All right, here we go.
Art direction.
Okay.
Octopath
Really good
Traveler,
art direction
This
going
is the
on.
one.
Red Dead Redemption 2, And
Jeff's already
Return
laughing.
of the
Return of
Obra
Obra
Dinn.
Woo!
And the winner is
Uh-oh.
Return
Yes!
of the Obra Dinn.
Wow.
Oh!
Nice.
We have an upset!
Bone thrown hard.
Next up,
That game is
the
so
category
good.
Best
I need to
mobile
play it,
game.
man.
Those nominees are
Oh, this
Donut
was
County,
a weird one for me.
On
Florence,
the App Store,
Fortnite,
they gave their
PUBG Mobile,
Game of the Year,
and
mobile Game of the Year
Reigns,
to
Game
Donut
of
County
Thrones.
on the Apple App
The
Store.
My friend made
award for
Donut
Best
County.
mobile game goes to Florence.
The
Congratulations.
one I know
The one
the least about.
Yeah, I don't
Of course.
Best VR AR game. Those
Astrobot.
nominees are Astrobot Rescue Mission.
That's the one.
Beat Saber, Firewall 0 Hour, Moss, and
Beat
Tetris
Saber
Effect.
also good.
Some good VR games this
Astrobot
year.
Rescue Mission is the winner for Best
Nice.
VR AR game. Congratulations.
That's a good lineup.
Now on Twitch, everyone
Yes.
is voting
Yes.
right now to select who they think is going to win in major categories. Content Creator
God,
of the
Obra
Year
Dinn,
is
dude.
coming up.
Obra
And
Dinn,
let's see what
yeah.
the Twitch poll is
Feeling
predicting.
good.
It looks like people are predicting that Ninja is going to win that one with
Yeah.
49% of
There's a
the
big
votes.
surprise.
We'll find out. Ninja's in the
Ninja
house along
doesn't
with
like
many other
Green
content
Day.
creators.
Ninja's in there?
All right,
Hey, come
well,
on, Jeff.
Next
He's
up,
gonna
more
learn-
for
Ninja
he's gonna
its
lose,
biggest
like,
year
all
yet.
the
It just
subscribers for
launched
not streaming for
Fortuna,
29
the newest
days.
open world expansion on PC, and it's coming to Xbox and PS4 on December 10th. That's some breaking news.
Jeff,
And
the
for
last
first
time we took a
ever,
break,
can
you
play
promised me Devil
Warframe
May Cry
anywhere
5.
on the Switch. Here's a
What?
look
Did
at
not get
Warframe
it.
for Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, another huge expansion for Warframe. So nuts.
I gotta play that.
Warframe is so much fun.
Yeah, it's cool. Get ready to grind. Grind it out.
I was gonna download it on my
Switch
Switch,
footage.
but I assume that it's not the best platform to play it on. But
Yeah, but you can play it in bed.
Yeah.
sold.
Best place to grind.
Downloading it tonight.
The movement is
Dude,
incredible.
the
Yeah.
roll dash is
play on PC?
the
Yeah, PC.
sickest feeling thing.
Yeah. It really is really cool.
It's not shared. Progress, right? Like if I play a character on Switch, I couldn't play it on
I mean,
PC.
just recently I've been playing on PC, so I can answer that question, but it's a good question. For sure.
Warframe is like a feel-good game though, so I feel like they would have
I would
cross
hope so.
progress.
I got scared by the like $20 like intro booster pack. I was like,
Oh, you don't
what?
need that.
No, I mean,
You don't
when I
need
was
that.
just poking at it, I did not feel any need to spend money.
Okay.
So,
I know a few people in the community really like it.
yeah, we do. We have some hardcore Warframe players
I thought I knew why I came here.
in the Easy Eyes community.
I saw it.
I love a good last minute, like in movies or games, when someone's like flailing and falling at a last minute, like clench to not die when you hit the
Totally.
water.
If you had the power
Good call,
to
Ian.
alter
Yeah, I
the
like
course
that.
of
You're like a
humanity,
free weekend here?
what would you do?
Free trial. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Vaping is still bad for you. It's true.
Blood and gore.
Behavior. Get an audio fade on that beginning of this trailer, please. Whoa, whoa.
So it's Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight. With Leatherface and Saw and Bill from Left 4 Dead.
Have you played this yet?
Dead by
Ready?
Daylight. Yeah. Streamed it. It's old. Dead by Daylight.
No. I just didn't know if you played.
Oh,
Wow, they have a lot of
dude, they got
expansions.
everyone.
Who's that freaky ice lady? That's cool. What's that from? Is that the bird?
Is that Pet Cemetery?
No, I don't think so.
No.
That mask?
Oh. They showed Halloween in there too.
Sick.
Huber's Dead by Daylight good?
I liked it.
Cool.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm here with Matt Cote, who is the game director for Dead by Daylight. We just saw that. Matt, welcome to the Game Awards.
Thank you very much. It's such an honor to be here.
It's great to have you. Lots of Canadian, Montreal teams up here, which I'd love to see my home country, Canada. I hear you got some big plans for the game, right?
It's true. I mean, we plan to keep this game alive for at least the next 5 years, and to show our dedication, essentially, tonight we're announcing the dedicated servers are coming to Dead by Daylight this summer.
Okay, summer 2019.
That's what Friday the 13th needed.
And I also want to show the trailer for the very first time for our new chapter coming to Dead by Daylight, Darkness Among Us.
Okay, let's take a look at that. Another world premiere. Thanks so much, Matt.
Darkness Among Us, dude. Alan Wake, Dead by Daylight. Let's go.
I'm just surprised that Bill from Left 4 Dead is there.
I know.
They should make another Left 4 Dead game.
Don't get me started.
Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Can you imagine?
Pyramid Head shows
Pyramid
up.
Head.
Whoa.
Was that his friend a second ago?
Whoa, field to kill.
Yeah, this guy like body snatching or disguising himself or what?
I thought he was gonna slit his own throat there for a second.
Yeah, me too. Could have been a little more brutal. Pretty tame kill.
The Legion. So they must like take over your friends or something?
Bad kill.
Yeah, pretty tame.
Not a very informational trailer, I would say.
I'm back here now with Casey Hudson, the general manager at BioWare, another Canadian company. It's the Canada
BioWare.
section.
That's right.
All right, well, you're almost done with Anthem, Casey. Tell us, where are you at? It's coming early next year, right?
Yeah, it's coming out in February, and so we've got Mark Dara and the team.
Yeah,
doing
dude.
an incredible
February
job
22nd.
finishing it up. It's almost done, and yeah, we're super happy to be here and be able to show a little bit more of the game tonight.
Yeah. So what are we going to see tonight from the game?
Well, so a lot of what we've shown so far is the gameplay. It's super fun. You're basically an armored superhero in a fantasy setting, and we've shown a lot of that, but we haven't really let people in on what the story is and the characters and things like that. But like a great BioWare game, we're building out a whole world of story and things for you to discover and characters to meet. So we're going to start letting you in on a little bit more of that.
Well, I know the entire team is working very hard on this,
Getting
right?
like a Keanu Reeves
Yeah, I mean, we've got a
vibe
big
from
team
Casey
working on it,
Hudson.
but we've got a few projects at BioWare, so it's not the only thing that we're working
Just
on.
kinda like a mood.
And so we do have a
Keanu
few
mood.
surprises left.
Okay, but Anthem right now.
Anthem right now, and always thinking about our next thing.
All right, I tried. All right.
Yeah, I'm curious about
Cool,
this. This is the
Geoff.
missing piece so far. Why do we care about this thing?
Yeah, I really need a story hook here, Blood. You're right.
I have seen the power of the Anthem destroy entire civilizations.
You have no idea what the Heart of Rage can do to that person.
I feel a new power in the world. It's calling me.
For generations, our people struggled just to survive.
Heading out.
Let's go! The javelins allowed us to fight back the chaos. And the walls protected our families, loved ones.
Remember, we're a team. I'm right there with you.
It's a freelancer job. Always has been.
But the Anthem still rages. And walls can only do so much. But with the power of the Anthem at my fingertips, I will end all this needless suffering.
Oh, we got a theme song.
Oh, a talk box? What controller is she using? That's cool.
I think it's a hammer dulcimer.
It's not, though.
Just to be clear. For any of those that are confused.
Instrument?
Gotta look that up later.
I was gonna say, Ian, that seems like a centerpiece that you would have.
Very much want that.
Yeah.
She's doing cool
I
vocal
wouldn't
synthesis
say
stuff.
I'm excited for Anthem, but I really want to play it.
So you would be
Intrigued.
intrigued?
You know, I should have seen it coming. I should have seen that one coming.
Dude, I want to vocal synth myself.
It's cliche, but I do like a terrible, nasty villain that thinks they're doing the right thing.
Right.
you know?
If they think they're helping,
Yeah.
I do.
I like it.
I would buy in for that.
Like Thanos.
Yeah, for example. Mathematically speaking, you know. Thanks,
That's a really subtle track to feature there.
That was a
Awards
cool track.
continues. Everybody is here tonight, including Crash Bandicoot.
Let's
What's in the box?
Man, just thought you deserved a trophy of your own.
Thank you very much, Crash. This is the standard issue Crash crate. How do I open this thing?
I think maybe give it a good spin. That should do it. Yeah, just run into it.
I got a long show to host. I'm just going to open it very professionally here.
That's good. That's good.
Crash Team Racing?
Oh wow, what's this? This kind of looks familiar.
That's Crash Team Racing.
Booyah, Grandma. Booyah.
Let's shake out the world premiere.
No way.
Yep. Group stream, here we
Oh
go.
yeah, is nitrous oxide gonna be officially playable?
That's crazy.
So sick.
Oh.
Look at that.
Crash is back.
In the driver's seat.
Revved up to the max.
Nice. Let's confirm. Nice.
Shadow drop that sucker.
Oh, damn. Now my hopes are up. Sorry, Smash Bros. Actually, that would be very stupid of them to shadow drop on Smash Day.
It was just a joke.
Oh, I know. But I would part shadow drop. Nitro Fuel.
Oh,
June 21st.
right by E3.
E3 action right there, yeah.
Right after E3.
Pretty much a shadow drop.
E3 is canceled. Didn't you hear that? Pretty much a
They're two of the voices from God of War.
Ooh.
Please welcome Sonny Soljic and Christopher Judge.
Oh, Christopher Judge! That suit, dude.
Yeah. That is a
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Games have always had a strong sense of community.
Give me that voice.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, younger, gathering around someone at the arcade who was close to breaking a high score. But I'm blown away by how much bigger that community is in today's connected age.
Millions of people around the world aren't just playing games they love. They're watching their favorite online personality stream for hours at a time.
These are the nominees for the Content Creator of the Year.
That's so epic.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God! He's jumping. There we go. Run the stream.
Oh, punch myself.
It's something that I enjoy, and being able to bring joy to others, doing something that you enjoy is a miracle.
Wow, he's got a really nice set. I never realized.
I got one!
Are they all?
All sports.
Yeah, it's like.
Sponsored by Epic.
And the Game Award goes to
Boy.
Wait for it.
Read It Boy.
I feel like you winked to Barlow.
The award goes to Ninja.
The kid's just like, yeah, the award goes to Ninja. Ninja seems like a nice guy, though.
Yeah. Whoa, Ninja's tall. I wonder if Ninja's finished God of War.
I'm not gonna lie, this is an incredible honor. I would first off just like to thank my lovely wife, Jessica, who's joining me today, and my family who's supported me my entire life. They've always let me play video games as long as I was just a little bit more active outside. So, but you know, this has just been an incredible year for gaming and video games, and I'm just honestly blessed to be in the position that I'm in, to have won this award and to bring joy to all the people who love watching video games. So, I mean, I think it's crazy that every single person in this room and every single person watching, it's all because of video games. So, I mean, here's to another incredible year, 2019. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
All right, okay.
Goodbye.
From Obsidian,
Christopher Judge's
please
seat got a
welcome
tone.
the
Game
creator
time.
and game designer of Fallout. Here are Tim Payne and Leonard Boyarsky.
It's hard to believe it's been 20 years since we made Fallout and 13 years since we last worked together at Troika.
Yeah, and it's great to be reunited on a new single-player RPG. We're very excited to reveal our brand new game and our brand new universe, The Outer Worlds. We hope you enjoy it.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. You weren't supposed to say that, remember?
Yeah, what we're supposed to say is by watching this trailer, you are legally obligated to enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you.
I like that logo.
Yeah.
They should have just said,
whoa.
Remember Fallout 76? This is not that.
That's the second private division.
There you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? One question
That
first.
Christopher
Are you
Walken?
feeling anything that can be construed as explosive cell death? No? Wonderful. Let's get started.
I'm in.
Welcome to the edge of the galaxy, the frontier of space.
Wow.
Well, at least it
That
was until the corporations bought it,
so
rented it, and
cozy.
started
Yes.
selling it at ludicrously inflated prices. And the rest of your fellow settlers? Abandoned on the edge of the colony. I'd save them myself, but the board's got a bounty on my head.
Masks.
So, that's why I thought you out. You appear capable.
Look, I get it. Taking on the corporation has left us with two choices, bad and worse. But you have to choose. And you have to choose now. You know you didn't have to shoot either one, right? But it's fine, I guess. You just keep being you.
Gee.
Very cool. This looks awesome.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. So in for this. Yeah. Oh man. Good song choice too.
Next year?
Yeah, dude. Whoa. Oh my god.
The environments are blowing my mind.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Good.
Spicer's Choice is not responsible for any feeling of vertigo, wonder, or hunger you may have experienced while watching this advertisement.
There's a lot more text than that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
What is more than intrigued?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just in.
He has
Hyped.
All right, that's the video score for Obsidian. Thanks for that.
Should've
And check
known
out
that.
this.
And check out this.
That was game of the show so
Ooh.
far.
See thieves' faces?
I feel like I should know this.
It's a Mortal Kombat mask.
Yeah.
This looks kind of
Fortnite skin.
Oh, is this Fortnite?
No.
Check out this. This looks so familiar.
It looks like that one game you reviewed. With the ahoy! That guy.
No, that is
seen this trailer. Ooh, light trails. Love good light trails. Akira! Oh. No, Monster Hunter. Uh-oh.
Oh, isn't it that Monster Hunter game, remember?
Dauntless?
Yeah, right?
Could it? Oh. Then, yeah, we have seen
right,
this.
it is Dauntless. Okay.
Dauntless.
I've not played Dauntless.
Me either.
Now here with Jesse
Coming to
Houston, the
consoles.
CEO of Phoenix Labs. A couple years ago, you were with us announcing this game,
Very
Jesse,
intrigued.
and now you're back.
We sure are, and it's been quite a couple of years. And you know, we're super excited to not only talk about the last couple of years, but also the future. And you know, it's really awesome coming into the future and being able to see in April rather, and launch the game on Xbox and PS4 and the Epic platform. You know, from the get-go, Dauntless has always been about bringing players together with your friends and killing big behemoths.
Better split for the
And
those
you know,
players,
those
too.
platforms are going to be kind of the next big journey for us.
88-12.
Tonight, you got some launching too, right?
We sure do. So it's our biggest content expansion pack, Frostfall, drops today on PC.
That's Shadow Drop.
All right, we'll check it out. Play Dauntless. Thank you very much,
shadowy drop.
Jesse. Another Canadian company. All right, we'll be right back after this.
Is Jeff's Canadian, right?
Yeah.
Coincidence?
When
Oh,
I
I
was
missed what
growing
that
up,
said.
I didn't see any women doing a lot of bigger things in my life. There's not much expectation from girls, or even the girls' education is not like the top priority. I'm from a very humble background. It was difficult for me to pursue this, to make money, to be able to afford the private school, so that I can go and study computer science. Getting education, it's not about just getting degree. It's actually getting exposure to the world. You can't be if you can't see. That's what we are trying to do, is give them an inspiration. Pixel Art Games Academy is a training academy for video game development. Our main focus is actually empowering game developers and creative artists to be able to make their own game ideas. This is my biggest dream. I want people to see what kind of ideas, what kind of creative people we have in Pakistan.
Cool.
Coming up, Joel McHale recognizes Best Esports Player and a musical performance of Devil Trigger. And later,
Everything
an
is
exciting
being
announcement
healed.
from Fortnite. This is the
Could we
Game
get some
Awards.
Zac Efron? Chess.
Oh, I was gonna say they're teasing us again.
For like a second.
Yeah, I was
My
like,
brain
no
went
way.
there.
Yeah. Dirty cool.
Super Smash Brothers Ultimate!
Good cool.
I hope you have the stamina, because the game's about to be in stock, and it's almost time!
I love that. Yeah.
Welcome to my store. It's one not bound by walls or limited by.
This guy probably has
inventory.
3,000 platforms.
Limited by download speed,
by
though, am I
time.
right? Oh.
The only rule
Burn
here
on Sony.
is to untether your imagination and unleash it on the world. You won't believe what's in store.
Has anybody spotted Boss?
I didn't see him or Brandon.
I don't think it'll be possible for us to see Boss.
Huber, this is a good one. I love Magic.
Really?
I have that downloaded. I just haven't played it yet.
I think I have a deck in my car, dude. Let's go.
I have a deck. Did I bring my backpack?
Tonight we've
I
got
have a
some
deck
of
in
the
my backpack
biggest
at all times.
franchises in the world
My good
unveiling their
deck
new
is
games.
not
We've also
in
got
my
some
car.
smaller studios sharing their projects. This is another one of those surprises. Enjoy.
Hades, dude. Getting that tonight.
Dark Souls.
Is this episode 2? No.
Yeah, this is good. Good music.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Like Hello Games? Hello?
Yeah.
Short.
Huh.
Interesting.
Intrigued.
They're Shadow Drop.
Night comes.
don't know
Hello Games is No Man's Sky, right? Yes. Joe Danger.
through the shadow.
Yeah, into it. This is cool.
And forgotten paths you will find.
Something about holding a torch in darkness just will never get old.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, a little bit of Tunic vibes.
Yeah,
It's different
Just
too.
flying moonlight with an open eye and use your instinct as your guide to navigate the way that lays before you. You were born to take the greatest flight. Like a serpent and a dove, you will have wisdom born of love and carry visions from above into the places no man dares to follow. Shelter from
They call it a short, but I mean,
A lot of content.
there's a lot of stuff
yeah.
being shown off.
The Last Campfire.
Gotta protect it.
Cool.
And now, here's actor and comedian Joel McHale.
Yeah. Hi, Geoff. Wow, I can't believe you had me back. Being asked to present the award for Best Esports Player, I did not hesitate. Video games have brought me and my sons closer together. Every morning, they fire up, shocker, Fortnite, and their eyes light up with the promise of a new day. Then they demand my credit card information to purchase a Moisty Merman skin and a guiding glow axe. Wow. It seems like only yesterday they were forcing me to buy a Rainbow Rider and Astro backbling. They grow up so fast. Anyway, I'm okay. Esports continue to grow exponentially every year with sold-out arena tournaments all over the world and millions of dollars on the line. This award recognizes the most dominant athlete in esports. Whomever wins this is basically the LeBron James of sitting. It's amazing. Here are the nominees.
Oh, wow.
Best Esports Player. Presented by Omen by HP.
It doesn't matter what fighting game he's playing. This kid can do it, can take it all.
Sonic Fox, the champ. He is your champion.
Uzi.
What a year for the best player in the world.
Dude, you see that CSGO's battle royale now?
Nice.
They just
Really?
released out of nowhere.
Concept, right? This like giving an award to the like best athlete across like hockey and baseball and basketball.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Okay.
Like the
And the
ESPYs.
game award goes to Sonic Fox, everybody.
Nice! Fox!
Hey, Fox, yeah! The best.
That guy's like, huh?
That's great.
Sonic.
That's so
Wow. I really won this shit. Oh my god. Hey, look, Mom. I guess I want to say this is
First
a
swear
big
word.
honor.
Yeah.
I
Of the
kind
evening.
of just really enjoy playing video games competitively. I've never really done it for the fame. I kind of just enjoy the rush of like beating people up, you know? Like, I don't know. Like even like, I'm sure you guys heard the story of when I won the IPS finale. The other thing I don't do this for is for the money. It's because when my best friend, one of my closest friends, oh my God, I'm nervous. His dad had cancer, and after I won, before I even did the match, I told him whether I win or lose, I'm gonna be donating at least like 10K of the prize winning to his father for his stage 3 cancer. And I hope it works out for him. And he really, really. I'm so nervous. I've never been this nervous. This is more scary than I on Evo. But I mean, I guess I've always just done it just to make new friends and bonds in the community. So I guess for now, I want to give a shout out to obviously the team that's helped me do all the way Echo Fox. I want to give a shout out to all my friends back at home. My best friend, the Kill Sage, he's helped me out so much through life. Again in Black, the goons back at home, gang. As you guys also may know or may not know, I'm also super gay. So I mean, I want to give a shout.
So good.
I want to give a super shout out to all my LGBTQ plus friends that have always helped me through life. Obviously, I'm a furry, so shout out to the furries. Any furries in the area.
I love this, dude. I love this.
Guess all I gotta really say is that I'm gay, Black, a furry, pretty much everything a Republican hates, and the best esports player of the year, I guess.
What an incredible man.
Joe McHale.
That was amazing.
That was next level.
So good.
Oh,
Metro?
little Grieg here. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Okay, good. Don't smash that bird.
Seriously.
Don't you smash that bird.
Pills here. Left 4 Dead 3 in the snow.
Last of Us 2. Just kidding.
PUBG.
Oh, it's PUBG.
Oh.
Whoa, PUBG commercial with CG.
Bird, get out of there.
Oh,
Bird.
Fly away.
Don't you do it.
Fly away. Oh.
I'll continue never playing PUBG again. PUBG.
Hey,
Okay,
it lived.
good. Did not kill the bird. PUBG, you're all right.
Shadow drop. Oh, test servers. Does that count as a shadow drop?
We're counting
Maybe.
it.
Yeah, let's count that.
On PC?
We'll take what we can get.
Yeah.
I guess.
Very fun. All right. I am here with Dave Kerr, the World Art Director at PUBG Corporation. Dave, why don't you tell us about the new map besides the new terrain? People can get to play tonight.
I'm calling
What
it
else?
a test drop.
All right, so it's called Vikendi. It's our first 6x6 map,
That shirt
which
is
is the
wild.
sweet spot between
Yeah.
the chaos of Sanic and the tactics of Erangel. It's also a snow map, which means you leave footprints. Players can track you can track them.
There we
Hunter
go.
becomes the hunted.
That's so funny because
what about
Fortnite
new
Season
gear this
7
time
just
around?
launched today and it's
Absolutely.
snow.
We're going to have
Really?
a 36C assault rifle and a very fast,
thing
very
that's
new
similar.
badass snowmobile to explore the map in.
Okay. Snowmobile, and we're going to get to jump that snowmobile tonight because you're putting on the test servers after the show?
Yeah, it's the best news. It's ready tonight. PC test servers, and it's going to be on Xbox One and PlayStation 4 in January.
All right, so jump on Steam tonight for that.
I really like that,
And
following
also,
footprints.
the PS4 version hits tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow, December 7th, PlayStation. We're super excited to join the PlayStation community. All of our new PS4 players are going to receive an exclusive parachute. And finally, it's your last chance to pre-order, which will grant the Nathan Drake desert outfit from the Uncharted series and Ellie's backpack from The Last of Us. Get it!
All right, fantastic, Dave. Really appreciate it. PUBG, great to have you back with us again. All right, now I'd like to introduce our next presenters. They're members of a Grammy Award-winning band that I love personally. From Weezer, please welcome Brian Bell and Rivers
He loves
Cuomo.
Weezer.
I hope Kyle got his autograph. I really hope so.
I can't believe this is happening.
Please just
a
name
warning.
drop Green Day.
Things are about to get heavy. If you got any earplugs, right now I'd like you to throw them away. Just toss them anywhere.
Also, if you have any religious artifacts,
put those away. Just tuck them under your seats because we're about to summon some dark spirits. Here's the composer of Devil May Cry 5, Casey Edwards, with vocals by Allie Edwards, performing Devil Trigger!
What a year! What a year!
Cranking that up, Chad. There you go.
Yes! Yes!
The darkness of night falls around my soul, and the hunter within loses control. Gotta let it out, gotta let it out. Gotta let it out, gotta let it out. The demon inside has a hold of me, clenching its power, trying to break free. Gotta let it out, gotta let it out. Gotta let it out, gotta let it out.
That's funny.
That's cute. I do agree with you about the mix. It's a little weird.
Yeah. For the concert, yeah.
Where'd that other singer guy go?
I think he's in the rest of the song.
He didn't get out.
They pulled his driver.
You went to go dress get dressed in the concert.
Yeah. Devil Trigger.
Seems like they had a good time.
When did they clean up all those leaves from
All
Far
right,
Cry?
there it was, Devil Trigger, and that's you wanted it. Over the last 3 years, nearly 20 million Connected creators are unveiling their new adventure, a gigantic world of exploration and conquest. Take a look.
Okay, Jeff.
You wanted it.
He's our service, you know? What the hell is this?
Is this Sea of Thieves?
I gotta do this for you, bastards.
Wait, what?
No,
that's not
dude,
Sea of
what is
Thieves.
this game?
I wish it had that. Is that the Skull and Crossbones?
Definitely not.
Not Skull and Bones.
Definitely not.
Wait,
are we sure?
It's super Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Sea of Thieves looks hella different.
Holy crap.
Damn.
Dude,
Sea of Thieves have stuff in it?
We went from no pirate games to all of the pirate games.
Wait,
Man-made
what?
structures submerged. Ian, look away.
It really does
If this isn't
not,
Sea of
it's not,
Thieves-
it's not Sea of Thieves. No, I don't think it is. It's not. It
what
could
do
be
you
that
rate a
MOBA
dragon?
one, or not the MOBA one, but
Ass.
oh, okay, just a brand ass new one
An MM.
on the 13th.
It's just a brand
All right,
ass
I'm here
new
with
one.
Jamie and Jesse from Wildcard Studios.
I can't
Guys,
believe that.
congratulations on the
I'll
announcement
try that
tonight.
out.
Coming next week. What exactly is Atlas?
Yeah, Damiani.
Atlas is a massive open world survival
Isn't
MMO
Wildcard
for
Arc?
40,000
It's
concurrent
an
players
MMO.
in the same environment. It's a game about building an armada, claiming territory, forming an empire, and ultimately dominating the entire globe. It's
Comes
a
out on
huge
December
scale.
13th.
How big is the map?
It's really big. The Atlas world is 1,200 times the size of a single ARC server. And our team has spent countless hours handcrafting a beautiful place to play in with biomes
Dude,
from
what if
tropics
this
to
game is
tundra,
good?
desert,
It looked
polar regions.
awesome.
And
Looked
we
pretty
filled it with
crazy.
Yeah.
amazing creatures.
Sea of
Everything from
Thieves,
things you
sorry.
would expect, like livestock, to crazy
Who knows?
mythological creatures that are guarding the secrets of an ancient civilization.
I'm skeptical,
There's
though.
so much fun stuff to see
Very
and do in Atlas,
skeptical.
and it's just going to be awesome to engage in.
Amazing. Well, coming to PC, any word
But are
coming to
you
console yet?
intrigued, Ian?
Alice will be
I'm
coming
intrigued.
to console next year to Xbox with the Xbox Game Preview program. We got great feedback from the fans on ARC for Game Preview, and we're excited to bring it first to Xbox next year.
ARC. Oh,
Awesome. All right. Well,
Arc.
thanks,
Yeah.
guys. I know
Okay.
lots of work
All right.
ahead in the week ahead to launch it. We really appreciate it. We've also got our Twitch poll continuing. So the award for best independent game, people have been voting on that. That's coming up in the show. And right now, Twitch is saying that they think Dead Cells is going to take that with 39% of the vote. So
wanted
we'll
it.
find out if they're right.
You want it? Here's Devil Trigger, I guess. We'll play it again.
You got it.
On the way, a world
hear it
premiere
again.
you won't want to miss. Then Ninja and Pepe.
That's
the
all
King
I've been waiting
Prawn
for is
present
Ninja and
award
Pepe the
for
Prawn.
best independent games. And later, we celebrate the music of Red Dead
Like
Redemption
Pepe the
2.
Muppet.
Don't stop
Yeah, we
streaming.
celebrate the music
This
of
is
the
the Game
Xbox.
Awards.
Never ate dinner.
Stored. Journey was on there?
What?
So in for
So
the
this is
Left 4 Dead
the great
3
Valve
announcement.
versus
That'd be
Epic
nice.
War.
Let's get that going.
Nice.
Yeah.
A little overdue.
Yeah.
What's overdue?
Left 4 Dead 3. Hades, man.
Hades.
Actually,
Yeah.
Oh, they got Outer Wilds?
This is what I was
Yeah.
confused about because Outer Wilds seems very much like the Outer Worlds.
Yeah.
Like
It's not that similar though.
No, one's very like science based.
yeah, but that little town in the middle looked very similar.
Yeah,
it was
that's
like in a
true,
little
Ian.
canyon.
Yeah, the starting town. Yeah.
The Outer Worlds, Obsidian. Is that new?
Yo, what's the Obsidian game?
The Outer Worlds.
The Outer Worlds, okay.
So they even are like basically called the same thing.
That's right.
Satisfactory looks funny.
Outer Worlds, dude.
Hades, dude.
Worlds.
What's up?
Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds, man. Yeah.
Like,
That announcement was fantastic.
yeah.
How is
Annapurna.
originally
Picking that
released on
up.
PlayStation? So their like exclusivity must have run out or something. A little loud.
Oh yeah, Ashen.
Action?
Well, they showed Ashen already.
It's not Absolver.
Oh,
Looks like Absolver, but it looks different from Absolver too.
Ashen.
Yeah. What? Shadow dropping it? What?
Oh.
Drop it.
Drop 'em
Ashen
all.
Shadow
Lock
drop.
it in.
Was that not out
Ashen
before?
looks interesting.
Yeah.
No.
Ashen's been in development for a long.
Here we go.
Yeah, Terry Crews.
You gotta step it up, Terry Crews. Your suit game needs to be tight. Look at me, man. Come on, Tighter.
he eating an onion? An apple. Oh.
Hater, really?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my man. Dress to kill.
Included day one with Xbox Game Pass. Join today.
That game needed
ESO
like a shadow
community
drop
has been
demo or
nothing but
something.
kind and
Yeah.
supportive.
You know?
Everyone gets behind each other. It's very touching to see. It is great for us, not only for the game, but for us as a race.
So in the television series that I'm currently working on, The Outpost, I play a knight captain. And in Elder Scrolls Online, I play a
Elder
magic
Scrolls
I'm
Online.
Rob Whittaker, UFC middleweight
Haunts me.
champion, and I play an
Just
Imperial
wanna
tank
play
in
it.
Elder Scrolls Online.
It's
I'm
too
Chris
intimidating.
Keighley,
and I play a
Why is it
Redguard,
intimidating?
Stamina Dragon Knight, and Elder
It's a
Scrolls
giant
Online. Even though my
3
brother's been
million
far
hour
too busy to
MMO.
play with me recently.
Is that Jeff's brother?
It looks like it.
Jeff's got a brother? What?
I'm gonna play it too. I do.
Welcome back to the Game Awards. We have so much more show coming
Acknowledge
for
your
you.
brother,
Lots
Jeff.
of new games, lots of awards.
Love.
Right now, I'd like to announce some of the other award winners across some other categories. The nominees for our best debut indie game. This is recognizing a small studio making its first project.
Dude,
Nominees were
Messenger
Donut
hype.
County, Florence, Moss, The Messenger, Yoku's Island
Yoku for
Express,
Dawn.
and the Game Award goes
Messenger or
to
Yoku?
The Messenger. Congratulations.
Nice.
Also a Canadian studio. There's
Love that Yoku's Island Express.
all right, next up, best fighting game. And those nominees this year are Blaze Blue,
What say you,
Dragon
Ben?
Ball Fighters,
Dragon Ball Fighters is gonna
Soul
win.
Calibur
What do you want
6,
to win?
Street Fighter
Quick.
5
Soul
Arcade
Calibur 6 is
Edition,
what I would like to
and the
see.
winner for
Calibur.
best fighting game, Dragon Ball Fighters. A crowd favorite.
Interesting.
For best family game,
It's a win
the
for
nominees this
anime.
year are Mario
It's a win
Tennis
for anime.
Aces,
Yeah.
Nintendo Labo, Overcooked 2, Starlink Battle for Atlas, and
Do
Super
we gotta
Mario
stream more
Party.
Mario Party, guys?
And the Game
Yeah.
Award
Please.
What are we
goes
doing?
to
Yeah.
Overcooked 2.
Whoa.
Oh, the two. All right.
Another genre category for best strategy game. Those nominees:
Oh my
Banner
gosh.
Saga 3,
Into the Breach.
BattleTech, Frostpunk,
Banner Saga.
Into the
Still need to
Breach,
get through
and
2.
Valkyria
Frostpunk's
Chronicles
so
4.
hard.
Jeff said
And the
Valkyria
winner for
Chronicles
best
4.
strategy game, Into the Breach. Congratulations, Subset Games. All right, well, we've got a lot more show ahead for you tonight, and
What
we've
are
got
these-
the big
what down
awards.
here?
We've got Best Game Direction,
I'm just happy
Game
Jeff
of the
said
Year, and so
Valkyria
much more.
Chronicles
But right
4.
now, it's
The
time
words
to look
appeared on
at another game announcement world premiere.
This is out of control. Doesn't stop.
Relentless.
Yeah.
Keighley's relentless assault.
Keighley's Mr. X.
BioWare.
What?
New BioWare.
2 games, BioWare.
Dragon Age.
Yeah, I think this might be the
Oh.
Dragon Age leak.
No gameplay, no way. This is one of those like Skyrim style
Yeah, this will be
teases,
out in
right?
800 years. Got some spooky faces here.
Indiana Jones.
A little bit of fire.
Rage
And the Dragon's Age.
It's a good Ray Tracing.
Indiana Jones and the Age of Dragons, starring Harry Potter. Logo reveal. We should make a game called Logo Reveal. Where you just reveal logos.
You found me at last. I suspect you have questions.
Is that James Callis? No. Who was it? The Dread Wolf.
So it's
What
not
was
Dragon
that?
Age?
No, that's
He's a mega popular streamer, and
Dreadwolf
he's a
Dragon Age
mega
character?
popular
Dragon Age.
steamer. Here are Ninja, and from the Muppets, Pepe the King
Oh
Frog.
my, here we
Yeah,
go.
Dragon Age lore is rough at the
Hey,
moment.
congratulations, my friend, on the big win.
Thank you.
That's
You
incredible.
sound like Triumph the
Let
comic
me get a
dog.
selfie. Come on. See?
A shelfie.
Yeah, that's a good selfie, my friend.
Did you just say shelfie?
See, it's a crustacean thing.
Oh.
Oh, no, that wasn't a good one. We didn't get a good one. My eyes were closed. Say Manchego!
Manchego?
That's a good one, that's a good one. Oh, I'm gonna get some big V-Bucks for this, okay? That's a fork knife reference.
Did you say fork knife? It's actually pronounced Fortnite.
No, I don't think so.
No, but believe me, definitely, I know. It's Fortnite, right, guys? It's Fortnite. Yeah.
Well, I hate to disagree with everyone, but you're wrong. Fortnite makes no sense. Fortnite is only 2 weeks, and I know I've spent a lot more time than 2 weeks playing this game. Say sangria!
Sangria? All right, you know what?
That's a good one.
Look, we're supposed to be presenting the award for Best Independent Game. Can we do that, please?
Sure, do what you gotta do. I'm gonna take some selfies.
Okay. All right. This award is for the best game made outside of the AAA system.
Ooh, there's a good one. Oh, did you say AAA?
Yeah.
Ooh,
AAA.
it's amazing what they do without batteries these days.
And here are the nominees.
Ooh, nominees.
Best Independent Game.
It's always a bummer when a game is not like best indie game and game of the year. It's like, well, obviously.
Yeah, if Celeste is nominated.
Right.
Not Dead
If it's
Cells,
nominated for game of the year, then probably it'll take this too, right?
This is a pretty stacked category.
Yeah.
All three of these are fantastic games.
Oh God, Obra Dinn. Obra Dinn.
All right.
Oh, he's up
All
there
right,
now.
and the award goes to...
Ninja. Hold on, my friend. Let's get one more big selfie with the big crowd in the background, okay? Everybody, get crazy, scream, selfie!
Selfie!
That's a good one. Okay, my friend, continue, please.
I wonder if he's
All right,
actually,
and
if they're
now
actually
the
taking
best
it.
independent game goes to...
Angle's a little weird,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
I know
do
that.
this alone.
I hope they would be terrible.
The award goes to Celeste.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well deserved.
Oh, he's mad.
Tonight, Celeste also wins the Games for Impact Award.
Oh, okay.
There's everybody up there, huh?
Oh, is that a Hello
Oh,
Kitty?
man. This is ridiculous. Oh. There's a few team members who couldn't be here tonight, and I know they're watching. So, Gabby and Sven and the Power Up guys, we love you and we wish you were here. And we're nothing without our support networks. So thanks to like our partners and our family and our friends who are amazing. And I'm pretty sure my parents account for like half of our votes. So. Hi, Mom and Dad, I love you. We got like completely lost in the work of making this game, and we kind of forgot that people would eventually play it. So the reception has just been like really overwhelming. And man, my heart is beating so fast. I'm like at a loss for things to say all year about the reception. So there is one thing I want to say though. If Celeste has helped you come to terms with mental illness, I just want to say that you deserve credit for that. That change came from inside of you, and you're capable of a lot more. Thank you.
Play Celeste.
Seriously.
Annapurna? Okay.
Absy's cool.
Oh.
Whoa.
Ah.
Intrigue levels.
Whoa,
Rising. Intrigue rises. Oh, cool.
Lava dog?
How many legs did that guy have? Oops, sorry. Nice. Whoa.
Jones is in.
Yeah. This looks cool.
That's fantastic.
What?
8 legs. Oh.
Shadow of the Colossus vibe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Huh.
In.
Giant bridge over there too.
Hard in. Bless you.
2019.
Really cool.
Epic Game Store.
All right, we got much more show to come. We got a Muppet on the show finally, so I'm very personally happy. Thank you for joining us. All right,
Jeff,
tonight
just
you can
all of
find
his
special
dreams.
offers on
Yeah.
all the nominated
Devil's
games
Ear was
across
for you.
Xbox.
That was for me.
That was for me. That one's for me.
Check out those offers
I'm a little
tonight,
bummed the Missing
and over
didn't
the
win
next
games
few
for
days.
Impact.
Of course,
But I
we
have
are
played
trending
less, so
number one
yes.
worldwide
Okay, yeah.
on Twitter. I want to thank everyone for talking about the show. You can see some of these amazing tweets, everyone talking about all things Game Awards right now. Very exciting stuff. All right. There's another game launching tonight. It's Human Head's new
Wasn't
game,
that just
Survived
you guys?
by.
You guys
It's
about yourselves?
now on Steam.
No.
Play now in early
One
access.
was.
It's published by the folks at Digital Extremes, developers of Warframe. Here's a first look.
Another
at
shadow
Survived
drop. He just
Wait, what Shadow Drop?
he just shadow dropped Survived by, which
Oh,
is
this?
this apparently.
Whoa.
Something dark has emerged from the depths of the earth,
Tremors.
changing even the cute and cuddly into the damned and deadly. It is up to you to build your arsenal and set forth on an epic
Really
journey.
like a Warcraft 2 vibe to the aesthetic.
Yeah, didn't we have like a preview build or something of this? I don't know if we got
I
a
think
chance to
there's
really
might
check
be
it
early
out.
access. If this is the one where you start as a baby, or
It is now up to you, and probably many more of your descendants, to set forth on an epic journey to defeat this spreading plague that sours our land. Team up with friends and tackle menacing foes. Or go it alone. Damn. Well, you can try. It's totally up to you. Join a massive online adventure to help rid the lands of this mysterious and nearly unstoppable force. Nearly unstoppable.
Nearly headless.
There it is. Play for free and be among the first to help build the Heartlands into something your ancestors would be proud of. Survived by. Find it on Steam, Early Access.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? It's me,
Yeah.
Melanie Mack here.
I
and
know
I'm
it's been
listening to
a
you guys
meme
from
tonight, a
Games,
joke, but I
today
am
I wanted to
genuinely
hop in
intrigued.
and warn
That one?
about
But-
vaping
That
and
one I'm
the
intrigued
fact
about.
that if you vape, you are 4 times more likely to smoke cigarettes. Now, everybody knows that smoking cigarettes is extremely bad for you, but how vaping can lead to smoking cigarettes may not be as obvious. The amount of nicotine in just 1 Juul pod is the same as 20 cigarettes. To learn more, go to thetruth.com to join the cause
It's a lot of
to
nicotine.
finish smoking for good.
Yeah.
And enjoy the rest of the Game Awards.
My friend can't quit. One of my best friends.
have a
He's been
new
smoking cigarettes. Yeah, like 15 years.
that's a bummer.
You will know. And when you leave the stage and the lights, you won't have to tell anyone because they will already know. When you walk into a room, you will see it in their eyes. Hear their whispers, feel their respect, understand their fear. Your friends will know, and they will tell their friends. Your mom will tell other moms. Your little sister will know. Your twin brothers will know. So will their twin friends. Even your dog will know. Even me, Mix-a-Lot, I'll know. This game store owner will know. And so will these guys. And so will she.
Definitely what
And
it
the
feels
actual
like.
creator of Magic will also know.
They
The
know
actual
it, dude.
creator of Magic.
Yeah.
One Magic player the world will know.
I hear where you should play this one. It's good.
It's installed.
You installed it
On my computer, it's installed.
right now?
Right
All right,
now, it
I'm
is
here
there.
with Elaine
just
Chase, the
installed it?
Vice
I
President of
installed it like 3
Esports for
weeks
Magic
ago.
the Gathering. Elaine,
He's been playing it this
some
week.
fun
Been playing it.
cameos in that piece. What will the world know? Tell us.
So, Jeff, I am so excited to be here tonight to announce Magic the Gathering's new esports and competitive gaming program. In 2019, we have $10 million in prize money on the line across digital and tabletop Magic.
Must.
All right, that's a lot of money, a big prize. When is it going to start next year?
It all kicks off in March at PAX East in Boston, where we're hosting a $1 million Mythic Invitational on MTG Arena.
Dang!
That's a lot of money. How do people get on board if they want to
playing
join?
Magic Arena.
It's easy. Just download and start playing MTG Arena. I've got something special for the audience tonight.
Free packs.
What do you have for us?
If you use the code GAMEAWARDS, you'll receive an esports starter kit with some awesome cards to play.
Awesome. All right. Well, Elaine, thank you so much. It's great to have Magic
Drop
part of the
that.
Game Awards.
Sign
Have a great
in.
evening.
I gotta go do
we have
that.
a lot
Yeah.
more show to come up tonight. A winner tonight for a bunch of awards. Red Dead Redemption 2 created a new standard among the beautiful landscapes,
Drinks,
meticulous
anyone?
detail to its world.
still
There is
rocking this
also a
Pelly.
brilliant score that transported us straight to America in 1899.
Don't spoil
Here
this
tonight,
game for
as a
me,
little
Jeff.
surprise to perform a medley of music from Red
in-
Dead
I'm only in
Redemption
chapter
2
4.
are a pair of Grammy Award winners, Daniel Lanois with his band and fellow Grammy Award-winning vocalist Rhiannon Giddens. Enjoy.
Game Awards, dude.
Hi, Budge.
Your day is done, the time has come. You battled hard, the war is won. You did your worst, you tried your best. Now it's time to rest.
I feel like I'm being spoiled right
Now
now.
it's time to rest. See the fire in your eyes. See the fire in your eyes.
The mood difference
See
between
the
Devil Trigger
fire
and
in
this.
your eyes. Cruel, cruel world, must I go on? Cruel, cruel world, I'm moving on. I've been living too fast, I've been living too wrong. Cruel, cruel world,
Levolution.
I'm gone.
Medley here.
This big old world sure got me running round. I heard a voice, it told me settle down. With the moonlight as my guide and this feeling deep inside, I know now that I'm homeward bound.
Is it raining in the studio?
Feels interesting.
Yeah. I'm very anxious to finish this game. Yeah, is there like, oh, okay, there's a screen in front of them. I was like, how are they doing this?
Stand unshaken amidst a crashing world. Oh, may I stand unshaken amidst a crashing world. I stand unshaken. And I shaker. Amidst the crashing
Pretty cool.
stand unshaken. Amidst the crashing world. Stand unshaken. Amidst the crashing world. Somebody tell me, stand unshaken. Amidst the crashing world. Stand unshaken. Amidst the crashing
Wow. John and Daniel, thank you. That was absolutely beautiful. And we want to thank the band for that amazing performance. It's always a thrill for me to bring the music from games to life on our stage, and I think we did it better than we've ever done it before. So thank you so much, guys, for doing that. Right now, let's take a trip back to Hawkins, Indiana.
Wait, Stranger Things?
Whoa. Yeah, isn't there Telltale was working on Stranger Things.
Yeah.
But I don't really know what happened there.
Well, yeah, Telltale, and then Netflix was like, we're gonna finish it.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Which is what I at first thought maybe was happening with the Guardians of the Galaxy thing, but obviously not.
Here.
Still such a good logo.
Please welcome the creators of the Netflix streaming phenomenon Stranger
Shadow Drop
Things,
Season 3.
Matt and Ross Duffer.
Let's go.
I wouldn't be surprised, dude. I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah, we know you guys want to play Smash,
Thank you guys.
but
It is very cool
But
to be
sorry.
here.
Right
we were,
now.
6 years old when we received this brand new system called Nintendo for Christmas, and we've been gaming ever since. We
that's
think
gonna be
this
in
has been a
season 3.
particularly incredible
Oh, yeah.
year
Home
for
Touch Fire
games,
style.
which is kind of unfortunate for Netflix because playing your games is probably delayed a release by at least a month at least for sure. But I mean, Red Dead, God of War, Astrobot. I mean, come on, it's incredible.
Anyway, we're glad we could be here tonight to
Anyway.
announce a new Stranger Things video game from Netflix and Bonus XP. It follows the events
Ah.
of Season 3 with a few surprises of its own, and you can play co-op on Xbox, Switch, and PC. And we've also made a big graphical
Not
leap this
PlayStation?
year. We're up to 16 bits, so watch out, Rockstar. All right, let's take a look.
Wait, Season 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spoilers, dude.
Yeah, what? What is
And the release date of this might hint where season 3 comes
16-bit.
out.
Oh yeah, if they say a release date.
Dude!
Oh, wow.
Yes!
I am in. This is so funny. This is hilarious.
This is too sick.
Wait. It's the mall.
Well, that was the rumor, right?
Yeah.
This is not.
Or
at all
actually,
The Game
like that.
Awards.
we knew that it was in a mall because of that teaser that they did.
Oh my god.
Pixel art characters come out in real life. Wow, that's cool.
Eh,
Yeah.
Reminds me of True Lies. Genesis game.
Oh yeah. Bonus XP.
No.
Unexpected.
Yeah.
He's the creative director at NetherRealm Studios
Oh.
and the
Uh-oh.
co-creator of Mortal Kombat.
It's happening. It's happening.
What is that Boone doing
Could
here?
it be true?
What could Andrew be doing? doing
Yeah,
here?
what are you doing here?
Thank you. It's great to be back here at the Game Awards. It's my honor tonight to present the award for Best Sports or Racing Game. Let's check out the nominees.
There's gonna be more.
Yeah.
I hope so.
We can go. Pay attention.
Was that a joke?
This is a troll! It's a troll!
So good!
Oh, Jeff, you've done it again.
Oh my god, what a troll, dude.
Sports racing game to this. Oh, I love it. I love stuff like this, man.
Dude.
Ooh.
Wow.
Everything went dark with the universe. This is cool.
This is Forza.
Good kill. The best.
Felt it.
Brand new mat, 90 with the drum attack. You a shit talker, we got done for that. Tryna fix fight, boy, you done for that. Stupid. You gon' get a bullet in your lung for that. Stupid. Draco get the cooking like loose chain.
Later, Scorpion.
FNN on me in a mood sign.
Hello again, Scorpion.
Glock 19
Back,
in
Hubert.
the blue flame. I was strapped when I slid inside your boo thing. 21 immortal, we'll never die. Loyal to my brothers, I never lie. Call me bird dog, cause I cheat and I'm black. And I love winning, I'm upset if it's a tie. If you ever try to go against the game, we gon' drop it.
That was a fatality.
Get you off the ground just to knock you to the floor. Yeah. Let's go blow for blow. Yeah. Let's go toe to toe. When it's time to battle, they don't never ever show. When it's time to battle, I'm the first one at the door. Yeah. Here we go.
Wait, what?
Revenge mechanics. Something.
It's gonna be next.
Dude.
11. Or 2.
April 20th.
Whoa. Huh.
Whoa.
New character, it looks
Story
like.
thing, yeah.
Yeah. Crazy,
There we
dude.
go.
That
Gosh.
reveal, dude.
That final fatality was...
Actually, sorry about that. I think they played the wrong video. Actually, here are the real nominees for Best Sports or Racing Game.
Best sports racing game.
We'll play.
I think they played the wrong video. Dude, that was hype.
Forza's got this, right?
Yeah, right.
Good,
Get it
yeah.
soon. Probably not Mario Tennis.
And the Game Award goes to Forza Horizon 4.
What was that weird? Did you hear? Like, I heard somebody say Forza before he said Forza.
Maybe the cards are all blank.
Yeah, maybe.
He's like, thanks for screwing up my award, guy.
Wow, Ed Boon. Give it up for Ed. What a visionary and legend.
Yeah. Yeah. So rad.
So
Ed Boon,
there
dude.
has been so many people
Killmaster,
working
yeah.
on the Forza franchise. It's a huge honor to accept this on their behalf. Forza Horizon 4 is now our best-selling Horizon game. Millions of people have played it, both by buying the game and playing it in Game Pass. And it's just been an incredible honor to watch. The team's working really hard, as you saw. We have a whole new update with Fortune Island coming on December 13th, and we're just getting started. So thank you.
Yeah, we should have.
Same day as
first
that
guy
Atlas
with
comes
masks
out.
on the ground was the guys in the background in like one of the original MKs. Like they're just in the crowd.
I want to tell you about a boy. Ooh,
Is it me? Please save your questions to the end, Rasputin. Okay.
Psychonauts 2.
No way.
He was
Yeah.
a uniquely talented acrobat, but also a gifted psychic. Don't forget my canoeing badge. He was a big pain in the neck. But somebody messed up and let him into the Psychonauts. That was you, Agent Cruller. This 10-year-old circus runaway was somehow allowed to join an international group of psychic super spies. And now he's headed to our main headquarters, right into the Mother Lobe. Man, you guys really like puns. But he better wise up. This is no summer camp. The Mother Lobe has its own way of doing things. Its own way of protecting itself from outsiders. Its fair share of dangerous, hidden secrets. If they ever got out, things would never be the same again for the Psychonauts. For your friends. For your family. For you. Listen, Rasputin. There are vaults that should never be opened. Not all minds are safe to read. Some brains are better off broken. Don't worry. I won't do anything crazy.
Yeah, this looks cool.
Wow. Well, whatever you do, just leave me out of it. Ooh, is that honey pepper boar bacon?
Jeez.
It looks good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Fig.
Yeah.
Fig. What's Fig? Remember that?
It's crowdfunding.
It's
that,
crowdfunding, but you get
Psychonauts 2 first announcer a
but
couple
you
years
get,
ago. Tim Schafer, thinking of you. Great to. We'll see you next year. I hope. I'm now joined by Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox. We saw you at the top of the show with your new buddies, Reggie and your longtime buddies, Reggie and Phil, right?
Yeah, no, really.
Sean.
You deserve credit for putting that moment together with Reggie, Sean, and I. You pushed to make that happen. I think it's great to show the industry coming together. And Jeff did that, so congrats on that. It was awesome.
Thank you, Phil. I appreciate you being a part of
He's
it.
like, I
think
never
it's so
would have
important to
done
have
that
all of us. We just
otherwise.
love games, as you said, and
That's
we're
right.
here to celebrate. So let's talk about Xbox, though. It's been a big year for
Let's
Xbox.
talk Xbox!
How's the team been going for you guys?
Yeah, we had a pretty good year. We
Jeff,
can do better.
going fishing.
We had a pretty good year. Added some studios, shipped some good games. Sea of Thieves shipped, State of Decay. Forza Horizon was great to see Forza Horizon 4 win an award. Shipped the adaptive controller this last year, something I'm very proud of.
Yep. No, it's been a good year, and news coming about Xbox. We saw the guys from Studio Wildcard up here. Atlas coming next year to Game Preview, right?
Yeah, I mean, we have a long relationship with Studio Wildcard. They were one of our earlier Game Preview teams. Game Preview really helps developers, always trying to build programs to help developers. Our ID at Xbox program, Game Pass, I mean, all these things just to help developers reach as many gamers as possible.
Well, speaking of Game Pass, let's talk about that. What can you tell us about Game Pass? Seems like everything's coming to Game Pass now, right?
Yeah, we had Mutant Year Zero, people playing that game this week, launched into Game Pass. We have Ashen launching right now into Game Pass, which is incredible. People are going to go play that
Below
game.
next week, I
Below
think,
next
Cappy.
week. Kingdoms 2 Crowns next
Probably
week.
just
All of
shadow
those in
drop
Game Pass.
something casually.
All part of Winter of Arcade. We mentioned we're bringing Winter of Arcade back.
Wow.
It's great to have all those games coming and launching both for sale and into Game Pass.
Weird
to get as many
that
players
Below
as we can.
is
I
not
love
in
you
there.
guys supporting the smaller studios. Same thing with me here at the awards. We want the big
Everything
games
about
and the
Below.
small games, and that's what
Yeah.
makes this industry so vibrant. I think.
Dead Cell's up. Dead Cell's such a good game.
I know. Congratulations to those guys winning their award. 2019, obviously lots of big stuff coming from you guys. What can you tell us about 2019?
Yeah, we got Crackdown 3. We're going to be launching that. We've got Gears 5, which
Yeah,
would just
we
be
got
incredible.
Crackdown 3.
One of my favorite franchises that's come out this generation for us, Ori.
Sean's over in his
Seeing the next
journal.
Ori come out.
Said
You know, it's going to be back here at E3, which will be incredible right here in this theater. I mean, it's going to be 29. This year was an awesome year for gamers, and I look at next year, and I think it's just lined up to be yet another better year.
All right, and also we should talk about Devil May Cry. We saw the performance of Devil Trigger. You announced that here in this theater at E3, right?
We did. I mean, the support we've had from Capcom's awesome, and just seeing the game.
Oh,
and
yeah,
people
right.
don't know Devil May Cry.
Fits.
It's going to be launching their beta tomorrow on Xbox, so people can go out and play.
Yeah, demo of Devil May Cry 5,
demo
right?
of Devil May Cry on
okay.
Xbox tomorrow, so people can go give
Demo's
that a
next
try
week?
and just
Yeah,
see that
demo's
crazy
Xbox
engine with that
exclusive.
game. It's going to be great.
Dude.
All right, and that's coming first
How hype is
Xbox,
that?
right?
Weird
Demo
that
first
they,
on Xbox.
because it was
That's
All
leaked.
right, we'll
I
check
thought.
it out about Devil May Cry 5. Phil, great to have you here.
So they just talked about it like that was intentional.
Along with everyone in the industry. And right now, let's take a look at some brand new stuff.
I was in the community
Devil May
showcase
Cry.
of people.
Here we go.
Talking about it. That's how I found out. Yeah.
I will show you your worst nightmares.
Ooh, COV plays, alright.
What evil lurks, I must destroy.
Alright. Time to kick some ass.
Why don't you tell me everything about this job?
A powerful demon is about to resurrect, and we need your help, Dante.
Dude, get
first demo.
out of here with how freaking good that looks.
Xbox One.
You're gonna get to play it.
I know.
Being in a refugee camp is not easy. What is next? What are you going to leave tomorrow? Are you not going to leave tomorrow? One day I asked my mom to buy for me a computer. She saved that money for almost 3 years. It was like that moment that just turned everything, like everything is possible for me. 73% of the population in South Sudan is under the age of 30. They are born in war, they were raised up in war, so their mindset and attitude is all about war. I decided to teach myself programming so that I can make game for peace. I made a game called Salam. Salam is an Arabic word that means peace. So what you do as a player, you have to stop the bomb from destroying the communities. And people start playing the game in the refugee camp and bringing the people together. And I have the passion and the capability to change the world and make a difference.
Coming up, worlds will change in Fortnite. And we present the award for Best Game Direction. And later, directing duo The Russo Brothers assemble on stage, and more music from the Game Awards Orchestra.
Dude, if
The
they
Game Awards
show
will be
anything
right
from
back.
Avengers, I'm leaving the room. Like, actually getting them.
Remember how cold it is?
That is more than this. That is
Yeah. Stepping away.
Immediate exorcism.
Seriously. You set our clocks forward to Japanese time, or is that New Zealand
Tomorrow.
time?
Yeah.
So is that tonight at 9 p.m.? We might have two
Might
things.
not be because the store companies don't always update like that in the same way that a game release does.
Get on the New Zealand time schedule. It's PUBG.
Probably. He's using a frying pan.
This cornfield's a little weird, right?
Red shirt, black
Yeah, it is.
pants,
Okay.
dude.
Red shirt, black
pants.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was light.
Yeah, it's a place. Rayman 1 is
Oh, I
I love Rayman 1, but boo PlayStation.
Cool ad, though.
Ad better than the system.
Yeah, the ad is better than the system.
Actually, there's more than 23 related games, but
She's the composer of Celeste
Well, they're
and a
titles
member
of
of the
other
Game
games.
Awards Orchestra tonight. Please welcome Lena Raine.
As demonstrated tonight, games require hundreds of elements from music and art to acting, writing, programming, and design. Great direction is evident when the work of hundreds somehow combines into a unified creative vision. Here are the nominees for Best Game Direction.
Throw God of War
Best
bone
game
here.
direction.
Barlog, let's go. Come on.
I didn't choose to be different.
direction is such a weird one.
Let's go to.
Your head is long and unforgiving.
It's probably just gonna be Red Dead, huh?
No place for
Let's be
them
real.
away.
It's only lost one category so far.
God of War had a vision.
Look,
I
next
mean, all
time,
these
the
games,
fighting
but like,
to the pros.
I feel like it was more important for God of War.
God of War feels the most directed.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't want to kill any of you.
We just want more money.
But we will.
All right, I'll just write down Red Dead right now.
I think
And the Game Award
I hope
goes
so.
to
Come on.
God of War.
Yeah!
There we go.
Tonight, God of War
Yes!
also wins for Best Action Adventure Game.
There we go.
Also, best action adventure.
Oh,
Corey's the best.
the way they do that is so weird.
He's a fun guy to talk to.
Wow. All right.
Actually, I haven't done a ton of that.
That's the second one, yeah. That's how this is the last one game for Impact too.
Son of a bitch. Said I was not gonna cry tonight. All right. First, I want to thank Sony for the support and faith you foolishly placed in me and our great team over at Santa Monica. To my amazing wife. Son of a bitch. And my son Hilo, my inspirations throughout all of this. To the unbelievable team that I've been blessed with at Santa Monica, every human being who put so much of themselves please wrap it up. Into this game, I am forever thankful for all of you and all the work, for the cast that we were blessed with. You guys
tattoo?
are amazing. You brought it every single
Do you have
day
that
and
before?
elevated
Huh.
the work that we wrote on the page
When we
beyond
finish
what
the
we
game,
could
I
have
think.
ever imagined is. So thank you to David Jaffe,
I
who
love this
created
game.
all this. I wouldn't even be here if he hadn't done that. 2018 has been an absolutely bananas year for games. We are all lucky that every creator out there, every creator in this audience, every creator out there in the world is absolutely crushing it, motivating me and everybody else to work even harder, but it wouldn't even be worth it, or even, we wouldn't be driven without all of the fans out there, without all the people who love games, all throughout the industry. We have an amazing community, and there is so much more that unites us than divides us. So thank you, everybody.
Classic.
Well done.
This Fortnite?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, is it?
Huh?
Brad's gonna freak out. It's right up his alley.
Yeah, the open
And maybe
nation
he'll play
business
Fortnite with me.
This is jolly, dude.
This is high budget. Oh, Fort something
I
it
just-
said on the...
Yeah, it's Fortnite. Uh-oh. Just iceberg pulling up.
The map this season is insane.
What?
Uh-oh.
Wait, planes?
Oh, dude. This
Yeah, they added planes today.
What?
Yeah, with you can have
Alright.
5 people, 1 pilot, 4
You
on
better
the wings.
watch out,
Do you
dude.
fight Santa?
So rad. The Halloween event was really cool because it added the mobs on the map, the like PvE stuff. So I
Fortnite
wonder-
Season 7 launched
Yeah, but,
this
like, do you
morning. He's had a
fight
busy
Santa?
day, but here he is on the Game Awards stage yet again, Donald Mustard. Donald, welcome to the show and congratulations
Season
on such
7.
an insane
Game's
year.
not even out.
Oh, thank you. It's been an insane, crazy year, and we're just
The future is
humbled
weird,
and grateful
man.
for all the players everywhere for playing Fortnite and for helping us build the game with them.
Well, Well, you guys, I know it's an ongoing game as you guys are a nominee tonight. So Season 7 started this morning. What can you tell us about Season 7?
So Season 7, as you just saw in the trailer, a big mysterious iceberg has crashed with the island.
We're not
And it's
gonna have
brought
any
with
time
it
for a wrap-up
airplanes and
after
zip
this.
lines
No.
and a whole bunch of other surprises that players will be uncovering in the weeks to come.
And you also announced the creative mode, right?
Yes. Fortnite Creative is launching on December 13th, so next week. Fortnite Creative is
Same day as Atlas.
a brand new mode.
And the Forza
where
Horizon
everyone will be given
DLC.
their own private island, where you can design your own games.
Whatever
and
you want,
build
it's out now.
Whatever you want with your friends.
Like we said at the beginning of
Now,
this
this
show.
is
I
a
wish-
real labor of love.
I wish this
for
was
us. We
player
are
housing.
all passionate
Like you can make your own island
game
and then like
designers,
load up
and we
in there.
think
You know.
everyone
I mean, you can.
is a game designer.
But does it
And our
like
goal
go away?
They
when
said
is
it
to
saved, I
let
thought.
you build
Dude.
your own Fortnite.
Yeah, you can build like your own game,
Now,
whatever you want.
It's rough.
That is-
This is early. It's
I didn't know if it was
early.
like a mode or
Early
It's a-
access
it's
is
a
actually
mode,
available
or like-
right now. So if you want to get into it right this second, go pick up a battle pass and you can join in right now in this early access week.
Okay. But I hear there's maybe something a little more.
There is. So just in the few hours that it's been out,
Yeah.
we've seen just already millions of people building crazy stuff. And we suspected that might happen.
Yes.
And the map is kind of crowded on the island. And we figured we needed to clear out a little space to make room for some stuff. So
Okay.
let's
Should we
watch
head
this.
head over to the game now? See what's happening in the Fortnite world.
Kind of
That's
intense
right.
for Ninja to be here on the day that Season 7
Yeah.
started. That's like kind of a hit. That's crazy.
Love the.
He'll probably be.
Yeah, he probably played it today.
Oh. I love that area. They blew it up. I really like it.
What?
Yeah,
What is
Only in Fortnite.
It's in Fortnite.
In the game, right, Donald?
So what you just saw was
Oh,
the
that happened
emergence
just
of
this second.
The block. So the block is a new space where we will be featuring the best and the coolest content created by you.
Oh,
And we'll
dude.
be bringing it into the Battle Royale map right on the island.
everyone
We'll
to
place
see.
it there for everyone to see.
Okay.
That's cool.
We're gonna all pick it together.
Okay.
And so there's gonna be new stuff
Wow.
coming there all the time, and we think this is gonna be an incredible way for us to all continue to build this
That
game
is-
together.
That is
All right.
very
Block.
cool.
If I load up Fortnite right now, I'd see the block.
Yeah, the risky reels is gone.
Goodbye, Risky Reels.
The block is there, but I'm a big movie fan.
Okay.
We will
What?
find a
Someone
way
just
to
builds
get
risky
movies
reels,
back in
reels
there?
and they
We'll work on it.
All right. Well,
So
the
is
block,
it just
creative mode.
a set
Donald,
period
thanks so
of
much
time
for
that
stopping
Yeah,
by the
probably.
Game
there,
Awards.
or-
We
okay.
can't wait to see where
It's
it
like
takes Fortnite.
cycles.
Yeah.
It'll cycle.
All right, so
a
we've got much more
person's
Game Awards
creation,
ahead.
yeah.
Right now, we've
That's
got
so
a
cool.
brand new look.
We got to get some
yeah,
in there.
Rage
Yeah.
2.
That's
Check
right.
out this.
Get Jones on it.
Can't count on
Rage
me.
2.
my building game is no good.
Is this Rage 2? Yep. Second.
That is the most Duke Nukem villain, right? Monster right there.
Duke Nukem is the real villain.
Final boss, Duke Nukem. I wish GamePro was still around.
Fun Factor?
Fun Factor 5.0. Rage 2.
Bring it back.
Yep.
Who's reviewing it? Just put it in.
Just
The
the
Fun
exact same
Factor.
graphic.
Yeah. It's 5.0.
For those of you who don't know, we will be playing Smash after this, so stay tuned. After Game Awards, not after this trailer. We just stopped.
Yep, we're dead.
Well, it showed Rage 2, that's it.
Crazy vehicle.
Rage 2 demo out now on the Epic Games Store.
Whoa. Nice jungle area.
Yeah.
Biomes.
Biomes.
I'm kind of excited for Rage 2.
I'm so excited. When we do 2019 Best Shotgun, Rage 2.
I have complex
already
feelings
done.
about this song.
I've just been admiring the shooting out of it.
May 14th. Did we know that already?
Good question. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Up
The exact day?
next, the Russo brothers present Best Ongoing Game. And then, the Game Awards Orchestra celebrates the nominees for Game of the Year. Who will win? Will it be Red Dead Redemption 2, God of War, or will another game take home the crown?
Or
It's
another
all
one.
coming
Or
up.
some other game. Maybe like another game. I don't know.
Don't vape, guys.
Are we gonna get some Avengers Fortnite crossover here?
Can you imagine season
I would just
7,
like
the
to see the
block,
Avengers
and
game.
Avengers?
Yeah, the Avengers game. Seriously, long overdue to just get a taste of that, right? Just give me a taste.
Never settle for a taste. Demand a shadow.
We want it all, and we want it now.
Critics agree.
Damiani.
Final Fantasy
Damiani.
14 Online rises above
Damiani,
expectations.
when are you gonna be
You might
quoted
see
in
Easy
one of
Allies
these?
in this. This is an old trailer.
They mention us?
This is the Stormblood critical fame trailer.
With
I hope Damiani is. He should be.
Wait, are we in it?
I don't know.
As
Well,
as
then
some
no,
familiar
probably.
roads
IGN
to
is.
revisit.
IGN.
Must be nice.
Yep.
Oh, that's us.
Yeah, that was us. The Chocobo was us, chat.
Look at that little chocobo.
Final Fantasy 14 Online continues to astound players
Damiani
worldwide.
snubbed.
Damiani, why you
Structoid got
Begin your adventure.
Well, did we write anything
Live
about
your
this?
story.
Because then we're probably not.
your way.
If we didn't.
Final
There,
Fantasy.
there we were. We got a little tiny.
Damiani!
We got a tiny one.
Yeah! Before we switch to the 10
Yes!
20 point system.
I choose to believe that Kyle put that.
That feels so good.
Wait, was that Banjo?
Smash Brothers Ultimate.
We did it.
Coming soon. Very soon. The Ultimate Showdown is about to begin.
It is like the perfect way to watch WWE.
Yeah.
Everyone.
I hope it ends with just like, now, go, go, go.
Whoa.
Prisoner jacket right there. Whoops.
That was really funny. I don't mean to criticize, but when are gold guns gonna go away?
Yeah, it's a good question.
What's that? Are they better?
No, just
No.
gold gun
just the concept
skins.
of gold
Oh,
guns.
yeah.
Kind of lame.
Yeah.
Although I did change all the metal of all my guns to gold in Red Dead.
Gold, really?
Yeah, I spent like $600 in the main game.
I didn't even know you could change your guns to gold.
I changed all the metal, yeah. And I engraved all the wood.
Oh yeah.
Dark cherry or whatever on all the varnish or whatever it's called.
In PUBG Mobile, there can only be one winner. That's
Yeah,
kind of hard when you're
did,
facing
like,
over a million
gunmetal
people
and
every
dark
day.
brown
If you think you
oak.
have what it takes, download the game right now. It's free. The only thing you have to lose is bragging rights.
Bragging rights.
Was this already on mobile before?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was actually really funny because my brother got a new job and his coworkers got him into playing it, and like my brother hasn't been playing games forever. So he's like asking me all this stuff about how to play PUBG. And like,
Nice.
okay.
Blood tips.
PUBG Mobile.
You just put your lips together and blow.
Please welcome the directing duo behind Avengers Infinity War, Joe and Anthony Russo.
I'm primed.
Hello. My brother and I are thrilled to be here tonight to hand out the award for the best ongoing game. This award is for those games that continue to get better and better after their initial release, with new adventures and experiences for their fans.
I bet I know.
Originally, there were 10 nominees in this category, but then They asked us to present the award, and now there are only 5.
Oh.
Sorry.
I get it.
Best ongoing game.
There's Captain America. Yeah, I got it.
Do you think it'll be this one?
I understood the reference.
Honestly, I would kind of be into it if No Man's Sky won.
I know, you keep telling me it's good, and
Dude,
every time I
it's
see
got
it,
some
looks
cool
good.
stuff in it, man. You still kind of like peter out after like a week or two, but it's still pretty rad. And they keep adding more and more stuff. You can't tell the guns kind of though, so.
And the game award goes to
Fortnite.
No drama.
No drama.
Fortnite also wins for best multiplayer game.
Just one more score. Come on, Arthur.
Okay.
All right.
Whatever you say.
The Russo brothers. Like, we love you so much, all of us, right? Thank you so much for everything you guys have done for us. So I represent just the teeniest portion of the team that just works so hard every day to make the game that is Fortnite. There's just so many people pouring their souls, their talent, their time into trying every day to bring all of the people playing that game joy and delight. That's it. That's all. That's our mission. Is how can we just bring joy and delight to people? And we're just so grateful. We're so grateful for all of the people who have who've come on this journey with us, who've played Fortnite, who continue to play it every day, and with us help make the game better. This has been an extremely humbling year for us at Epic, as we have really learned and tried to just do something that felt wonderful to us. And we're just so glad that there's so many of you that agree with us and that are playing the game with us. So I imagine that almost everyone here, the reason why you are in the game industry or why you make games or love games is because it feels like a new medium. And it really is. Games aren't that old. And I think that's what's so exciting for me every day is that feeling that there's something over the horizon, right? And it feels like we're there again, that we're on the cusp as an industry of new, amazing experiences. And I'm just so grateful for all of you. We're all kind of one big team, all of us in this industry, really pushing this medium. And I'm so grateful for it. Thank you guys so much.
I'm ready to go into battle.
Damn.
Put me in, coach.
Yeah.
Russo brothers.
Let's get Hulk in there.
There are still lots of amazing moments coming up in the show. We've got more performances and, of course, the Game of the Year announcement. What's going on?
Nice.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It does feel cyberpunk.
It's a Keighley troll.
Cyberpunk?
You've been Keighley.
Everyone.
What? Out of all of the things?
Is it coming to Switch?
Seriously?
Yes, I have a reason to play the
Game Awards?
Yes! Yes!
Why
Yes!
is there? There's only one thing the Phantom
Oh
Thieves
my
Heart
God.
specializes
He's there to steal a treasure.
That's right.
Have
They're
you
gonna
already
make
sent a
Xenoblade
calling
one
call?
best soundtrack.
Crimson is
in. We're
here.
not the ones
Dude,
sending
Persona
the card
5
this
too.
time. In fact, we've been invited. Invited to steal the greatest treasure of all.
Smash Brothers? What? What?
That's Smash!
That's the Smash logo!
Best of the best. Can't wait
What's
to
this? that mean?
Show stuff.
Wait. We
That-
didn't know this.
That was
No,
a
we
Smash
did
logo.
not.
Wait.
Persona!
What?
I am thou. Thou art I. Show the strength of thy will and rage against all challengers.
That's the first DLC
the
pack.
first DLC.
Joker.
Oh.
Yes! From Persona 5.
Yes, dude.
Holy hell!
That is nuts.
New main.
I don't think I've ever once even predicted that at all.
No.
Like, even
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, not even close.
Okay.
They're not even on the Switch.
But also, put the game
Wait.
out
Put the game
on the Switch.
Put the game on the Switch. Put the game on the Switch.
Oh, Reggie.
It might not be done yet.
Quite the surprise.
That's Reggie. That was a win for Mike.
That is a win for Mike.
coming
Yeah.
out tonight, but it looks like
We
great choice.
showed a white world tendency with that one.
That
Yeah.
was insane.
He's going crazy.
What?
The announcement of Joker Persona 5 coming to Smash Brothers.
How did that
Everyone's
not
in this
leak?
game.
Everyone's in this game, right? So Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. It is the biggest crossover in video game history. Dare I say, the biggest crossover in entertainment.
Russo Brothers might have some issues with that.
And so yes, you know, the game's about to launch. We're super excited. We're super excited to give the fans the opportunity to summon a persona into the game.
Amazing. All right, so you said Challenger Pack 1, so
That's
these are the...
crazy. Oh, yeah, they all get a stage and a song.
Correct. And so this gives you a flavor
song
of
is
how
gonna be
we're
hype.
approaching the DLC. So the DLC, there's going to be 5
Probably
characters.
one of the palaces,
Each
or
character
like
Banjo
with a
confirmed.
stage.
Rotate
It'll
through
come with a
different
collection of
houses.
music.
Dude.
These are
Collection
going
of
to be
music.
characters
We'll
that
see.
are new to the series, just like Joker from Persona 5. Characters that you would not anticipate to be in Super Smash
no,
Bros.
he
How's
has
it
a
feel
spirit.
hearing
Luigi
Reggie
has a
say
Super
Persona
excited about
5?
this. The fans can go and they can get the Fighters Pass to get all of the 5 fighters that
next,
become to
baby.
the series.
Yep. Spike Spiegel.
I would think you'd be even more excited because tonight, Smash is about to launch, right?
Smash is about to launch, and
In like,
I hope like half those people have their Switch out right now.
you know you needed to have a really good show
stream
for
tanks
people
'cause everyone's
here
playing Smash.
versus
Simon and
You've been
Richard
here every year for us,
supervising,
Reggie.
making sure
And then they
everything's
put
going
Joker.
great for the launch. So yeah, we're super excited.
And then
Smash
the Devil
is,
May Cry 5 demo
minutes
comes out
away,
tomorrow.
and it's going to be fantastic.
All right, well, Reggie,
Video
you've been here
game.
every year for us for the Game
thanks.
Awards.
Yeah,
Really
thank you.
appreciate it. And before we go, maybe we should head to the
Give me a
stage for the Game
real
Awards
song.
Orchestra, a little something for Super Smash Brothers. Reggie, great to see you. Enjoy.
How did you not address the fact that Persona 5 is not on Switch?
Yeah!
Announce that right now.
dude, they're just playing it.
It might still
Oh,
happen.
this song is so good. Come on.
It's a good song.
Wow.
That blew my mind.
Yeah.
So, are you going to be able to summon a bunch of demons?
I wonder.
It'll.
He said summon a
probably
persona.
ERC.
Confused? I don't know, man.
I mean,
the
yeah.
sky's the limit. Right
What
now.
if the Velvet Room is the stage?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just hope there's a spirit pack that comes with it. So I'm on. Right.
You get the whole booth.
Yeah.
What if they
Top
really,
Spirit.
they really mix things up? And
Yuji
they,
Spirit. What's that?
what if they really mix things up and just the stage is June S for Persona 4? Just like, there's like, screw it.
We put everyone in the game.
Everyone is in the game.
Everyone's in this game. That's the quote of the night, by the way.
Oprah's in it.
Talk about the best way to build hype 20 minutes before your
Yeah,
game
the game
comes out.
It's like 23.
This is timed. Doing Reggie a solid right now.
They're like best friends.
Yeah.
Part of me feels like Reggie just kind of like gets the call and he goes,
Yeah,
"This is
we're
what
gonna
you're
do-
gonna do for me, Jeff."
yeah. We're gonna play this song. Oh, for sure.
20 minutes
Reggie,
before
yeah.
the
One
game.
more big score. We got enough money to leave.
One
What
more.
do you think?
More money.
One more score.
One more big score.
Nothing means more to me than this game. I would kill for it. I would happily die for it. I wish things were different.
It's a good ass game.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
is.
I should change.
It's weird
Trust
seeing Arthur
Just one
different
more.
weights
I know
and
it's
with
a
different facial hair than my
Yeah,
Arthur.
my Arthur.
Pencil mustache.
I don't
Mine's
like him as
pencil
a
mustache. He looks like Clark Gable. He's grossly underweight because I always
What about loyalty? Loyal to what matters.
Do as you're goddamn told.
It is us or him.
I killed 0 bears.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
There are a couple of story moments where you're supposed to kill them.
You can
just
continue
didn't do
the
it.
hunt or leave.
Ah, you left.
Yeah.
So, killed no bears. How many people did you kill?
Hundreds.
Diablo in Smash now. The entire game.
When you pick the character.
When you have to beat the campaign of Diablo 3 to play the match. For the 8th time. It is pretty dope on the
Dude,
Switch.
Jumpers in Smash.
I know.
30% off.
33%
Would have been
off.
nice at the start.
We wanted to start with this game
Love Dolby
building
Atmos
a sound
so
identity
much.
along with Lara's
Straight
sort
up.
of evolved personality. So
Especially
we kind
like
of started
the-
from scratch for this one.
The
and
ad
really
for it,
thought
like when you're
about
in the
what
theater,
is Lara's mindset
does like the
and
rain
how we
around
can
you,
bring
Yeah.
that
the
forward with the
butterflies.
sound.
The weird, like, is that the one of the weird,
ever-
like, trumpet flowers?
One of these days you're just gonna be like, get on this desk and be like, I love all
When I
state.
heard the first time
You're in
the
good
jungle
hands,
and
you
Dolby
know? You
Atmos
just
was-
feel like you're in good hands.
That's incredible.
When you're with all
We're all
state.
conditioned to look at it at a 2D image and trick ourselves to believe that
Get
it's
good deals
more
on
than
that
a 2D
price
image.
line.
But a lot of times you think it goes this way. But what Atmos and this huge soundscape, it makes it feel like it covers you in a sound blanket, and it's magical.
So I still buy Blu-rays. Audio as well.
When we build a world, you don't just build a story,
I
you're
think there's
building
been
a
more
world.
swearing from
and that's
game
what the
trailers
Dolby
than
Atmos
people on stage.
really brings to the media, where you're feeling that you are this character, that you are Lara Croft.
Lara. Strange ending to that.
Yo, how about that scorpion fatality, huh?
Yeah, pretty intense. Okay, we've seen this.
Yeah, didn't we already see that?
Yeah, but these are just ad spots.
These are just ads. Uh-oh, that guy's going Legion,
Yeah.
bro. Watch out. That guy's the Legion now.
Here's the soft kill.
You liked it at first.
I think this is a perfectly hard kill. For a game trailer.
He wipes the dude's blood across his own face.
There
What,
haven't been
what do
a
you
ton
want?
of, like,
Harder they
repeat
needed
ads.
to go.
Yeah, there haven't been. Yeah, remember last year there were more, right? That's like the
Yeah, I
first
mean,
one.
usually you just get sick of them because you just keep
Yeah,
seeing
yeah.
the same thing over and over.
20 minutes to smash. Clock is run.
All right, it's finally that time. Here to present our final award as a member of the team that won Game of the Year in 2016 and won again last year for Best Ongoing Game from Overwatch. Here's the Vice President of Blizzard Entertainment, Geoff Keighley.
I really like Geoff Keighley.
Yeah.
He's pulling out all the stops. Getting all the stars.
Spirit no expense.
Spirit no expense.
2 years ago, we were honored to be up here to accept the Game of the Year for Overwatch. It was so awesome, and it meant so much to our team. It's so special right now to be able to share that with another studio.
This is actually a
Here
really
to
good
celebrate
Yeah.
all of the
Well, that's
nominees for
traditional, right?
Game
The
of the
previous year
Year,
winner
the Game
presents
Awards
the-
Yeah.
Orchestra.
Well, this is in the previous year.
Yeah,
but
2 years ago, but
All right. This is cool.
oh, a song for each.
Yeah.
Goaty Souls.
This
I
is
don't
also a nice
remember
way of doing
what
that.
all
Rather than remember the
Oh, I
old way
see.
where like they would
This is-
show like a nominee like
She's playing it herself. That's cool.
Ian, you would love Celeste, man.
All right,
It's so good.
I'll give it a whirl. Dude, Core Prologue, I always wanted one of those. Well, they just came out, but I like the mini log. I like seeing people having a good time. You know?
Sure.
I kind of want to play this still. I haven't played
I
it
think
yet.
it's cool that it got nominated for Game of the Year. That's awesome. It's seriously my favorite Assassin's Creed.
Yeah?
That too.
Nice.
Yeah, baby. Gow. Does not abbreviate well.
Yeah.
Gow. Yow. Gow.
This is my favorite gal.
For a second, I thought Kratos was holding those type of grabs. I was like, wait. Woo! I forgot this was nominated for Goaty.
That's feel good moment.
Yeah. Oh, this game is so incredible. Didn't they say they have something coming up for this too? Hype.
In a couple of days, they said.
Wow.
Kind of funny.
Kind of funny. That's
Which now I'm thinking that Persona announcement might be there too.
Oh, dude, that's crazy if they're getting that caliber of announcements.
They said nearly a half dozen shadow drops.
Yeah.
They already said.
That's some swagger.
Yeah. To be that confident with an instrument, just be like.
I just want to say, extremely impressed with the award show this year.
Yeah.
This was a
This
phenomenal
is
production.
for sure the best game awards
Yep.
that they've ever put on. Spidey Man too. What a year for video games. Good lord.
10 out of 10.
Have we ever done that? Top 10 years in video games? We did do that, right? Did 97 win?
98 or something.
Or had 98?
Yeah, 98.
Was Symphony of the Night 98? What? Symphony of the Night 98? I thought it was 97.
I think Symphony of the Night. Yeah.
So I thought it was 77. And Final Fantasy 7 was 97?
Metal Gear Solid were all 98.
Oh. That was cool.
All right.
That was record.
Lottie Dottie, who gets the Gotti? Here it goes. All right, and the game award for Game of the Year goes to God of War.
The upset!
It feels right though.
Yeah.
Like give Red Dead all that other stuff.
Well, I mean,
Sure.
the folks didn't know what.
No, yeah.
What?
Well, obviously.
I'm shocked right now.
I thought they were gonna kiss. That would have been awesome.
I'm shocked right now.
Dude. Yes. Yes, God of War.
Boy.
Corey and everyone else, good job.
Congratulations. Get up here. That suit though. Where did you get that suit? Christopher Dredd.
Custom.
Probably.
Wow, so unexpected. Thank you, everybody. It's a great night for all of us. Thank you, and thanks so much, the team back in Santa Monica. It's just an amazing, amazing group of talent. It really pulled together to realize this beautiful vision that Corey brought to the franchise reboot for God of War. And I'm so thankful that Corey returned
Dig her
back to the
style.
studio and joined our family once again. And you are an amazing visionary. Love your partnership. Yumi Yang.
Yeah.
It's really hard to see the behind the scenes work that goes into producing a game like God of War and the triumph that it is. without Yumi's steadfast ability to thread that very tricky production needle and the balance with Corey's and the team's creative vision, we would not be where we are on this stage today. So thank you to Yumi and the entire production team.
I thought that was the reference Stranger Things for a second.
And you guys, the fans around the world, together we all dream big dreams, and that's an amazing feeling every day when we walk into the studio to create something like God of War. I want to thank my children for being the very best, and all of the families throughout the God of War team who rode this wave with us. Thank you so much for the support that we were given over the course of many, many months, many hours, many years. And lastly, Scott Rohde, tremendous support to the Santa Monica studio, Shuhei Yoshida, and Sean Layden. Really stood behind us for a studio reboot and a re-envisioning of this franchise, which takes a lot of guts at that level. And the entire PlayStation family who stood behind us as in that partnership over many years to really realize what this franchise was capable of. Thank you, everyone. Corey?
I'll be quick because they're flashing to please wrap it up, but I just want to say every single game that was nominated up here is an absolute freaking masterpiece. So please give it up for all of them. And again, please give it up for every creator, and that is creators of games, creators of movies, creators of comic books, creators of every single thing that enriches our lives, that makes us believe that magic is real. All right, I love you all.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't expect it. That's awesome.
Very. Congratulations to the God of War team for winning Game of the Year. Let's check the Twitch leaderboard and see who was the most successful predicting all the winners tonight. Amazing. Well, it's been a great year for games, as everyone has said. Thank you so much for watching the Game Awards. We'll see you next year for the Game Awards 2019. Good night. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
It's a wrap.
Show.
Wow.
What are they going to leave us up with?
Oh, that theme.
Oh, yeah, the Game Awards theme.
Oh, it's not a show closer.
Oh. Also a banger. It's a bop. It's a bop. Well, I made 4 pages of notes.
Nice.
In my insane handwriting that no one will ever be able to read. Good show.
Good show.
Good show.
Really good show.
Samus Aran.
Oh, yeah.
Metroid.
Yeah, no, like, no,
never
I mean,
enough.
Joker Smash is insane, but no, like, huge game, like, blowout announcement, right?
Mortal Kombat
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh, yeah, right. Yep.
And Mortal Ultimate Alliance.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ultimate
yeah,
Alliance
that
3.
was crazy. Switch exclusive?
Yeah.
How's that
Yeah.
possible?
Made by Team.
Yo, what?
Made by Team Ninja. Is that true?
Is that true?
They're owned by Microsoft.
That doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
we're kind of
Wait,
at the mercy
Team
of.
Ninja is not.
Oh, I'm thinking of Ninja Theory. You're right.
Team Ninja.
You're right. You're right.
Got
My
it.
bad. My
Yep,
bad.
my bad. My B.
No, that's
Team
the
Ninja.
Team Ninja was what was crazy to me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
also crazy. That's just crazy in its own
Research
right.
break. I'll be right back.
All right, yeah, so we're going to switch over to the couch and be right back with Smash Brothers Ultimate. Is there anything we want to talk about by way of a wrap up real quick other than that was really good? Chat, we hope you thought that was really good.
Which
also,
one?
just the whole show.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was great.
I hope you enjoyed watching it with us.
Well, yeah, thank you for joining us.
There was no dead time, dead
Yeah.
air. you know?
Nothing terribly awkward.
Yeah.
It was just feel good the whole time.
I always feel bad for Geoff because there's a bunch of different tones that you have to kind of change between
It's a
sharply
juggling.
and quickly.
Yeah.
And I think that was definitely handled a lot more gracefully
Yeah.
than it has been in the past. And
Definitely.
just kudos to him and everybody putting this thing on. It really felt like, it's super cheesy to say, but it felt like a celebration of games.
For real,
It made you
for
feel
real.
excited to be part of games, in whatever capacity. So
No
it was
doubt.
awesome.
Well, we are Easy Allies, patreon.com/Easy Allies. Thank you for joining us on twitch.tv/Easy Allies. If you're new, thank you for joining us. If you're an old friend, thank you for joining us. We will take a very, very brief break and move the couch forward and get rid of this desk. And we'll be back in, 9 minutes? 9 minutes.
Short period of time.
With Smash Brothers Ultimate, Super Smash Brothers Ultimate on the Switch.
Everyone's in this game.
Everyone is in it. Literally everyone is in it. I think Bossman's in it, probably. He just isn't telling us. But yeah, so we will, unless there's anything else we want to say, we're going to kick a little bit of music. Damiani, you ready to? We're going to kick a little bit of music. We'll be back in about 8 minutes to play Smash Brothers until midnight Pacific time. That's, 4 hours or something. So stick around. We'll be right back. See you in a second.